Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Wednesday live stream. Great to see everyone as always. Welcome in to everyone. Let's see who is in chat today. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Ziggy for the Facts. Jack Gunner. Always great to see you, my friend. Hey, Jesse Green. Chris, great to see you. Hey, Anastasia. Agent, welcome in. Hopefully, everyone is having a great week so far. Been kind of busy this week, a little bit. Woke up very early this morning, got a new video posted out for channel members today. So yeah, after the stream, if you're a channel member, be sure to go check that out. And that video will be made public on Friday. Hey, Nightwolf Parson, great to see you guys. Hey, Greg Jonick. And yeah, good to see everyone. Getting some unseasonal weather here in Massachusetts. Supposed to be getting a big storm starting, I think, later today. It's supposed to be like 3 inches of snow, and then it's going to switch over to rain, and we might get 2 or 3 inches of rain on top of that. It's supposed to start later today and go into Friday morning, I believe. Hey, Binary, great to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Got a ton of interesting videos lined up for today. And one of them, I believe, is a soft sit in court, so that should be interesting. Hey, Erica, great to see you. Did you see what happened to Delete Laws? If you're talking about that he's in jail and basically his appeal was denied, then yes. It's the latest I've heard about that. Hey, APK. Thank you, Jack Gunner, for the $10 super chat. And thank you, Big Bork Little Bite, for the $2 super chat. Sorry to hear that, Binary, but hopefully you'll feel better soon. Just going through the chat here. I'm doing pretty well, Binary. Just been trying to stay busy. Hey, J-Bird. Hey, Pets to Go, Gary W. Great to see you guys. And yeah, just giving people a few more seconds here to join us before we start getting into some videos. And this first video we're going to take a look at is an entitled veteran who thinks he doesn't have to pay his bar tab, apparently. So that should be interesting. I saw some of it early this morning when I was doing the preparation for today's show. Hey, Linda, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Joseph, great to see you. Not sure if I said you already. And yeah, I think it's time that we get into the videos. So without further ado, let's take a look at this first one from the channel Police Watch, and I'll put a link to their channel here in the chat. Great channel, posts great content. And yeah, with that being said, let's roll the video.
On November 14th, 2023, an officer was called to the airport regarding a man who refused to pay for his tab at a bar.
Oh, there you are. Hey.
Hey, it's me again.
What's going on?
He walked his tab and refuses to pay.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
It says he's a vet, and I shouldn't be trying to get him to pay.
Hey, you didn't pay. Did you pay this, man?
Sorry about that.
Did you pay this?
Don't touch me.
Why don't you
please.
sit down for me, okay?
You got it.
You paid this.
Don't grab. Don't
Okay,
touch me.
sit down. Sit down. We're gonna figure this out. Hey, just sit down.
Don't talk to me like I'm a little kid.
Okay. Don't talk to me like I'm not a police officer. Okay. Sit down. We're gonna get this figured out.
Let's figure it out.
All right. Sit down. We'll figure it out.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Edward 3, can you get over here? We're gonna be at Edward 17. Did you pay this?
Yep.
How'd you pay it?
Credit card.
Credit card. Is that true? No, it's not true. So, do you have a receipt that shows that you paid for it?
When they start a tab,
Okay.
they take a credit card,
Okay.
and so.
So then they would have given you a receipt,
Excuse
right?
me, ma'am.
Hey, Ravenwing.
Relax. Y'all step over.
Good night. Great to see you.
Did they give you a receipt?
I'm not here to.
Okay.
All
Okay.
this
Listen.
bullshit.
Listen.
We don't need to go through all this.
Okay.
dumb shit.
I'm being told that you didn't pay it.
He very well could be, Linda. Boy, that video that I posted this morning for members, like, holy crap, that guy was insane.
Right. So it's my job to investigate this, right? Because it's a crime, right? It's theft of service.
It's not a crime.
It is. It's theft of
paid.
service.
I prayed.
You prayed?
You want to be a smartass, motherfucker?
I'm confused.
Yeah, you're gonna get real confused fast.
Yeah. Is that they threaten me or what is this? What is this? We trying to act big here?
Boy, I fucking man.
And I agree with that, but that airports probably should be dry, but that will never happen because the bars bring in so much money for those airports, so that will never happen. Yeah, well, maybe not dry, but maybe a limit of some sort. But, like, why should everyone else be punished because a few idiots can't handle their drinks? Hey, Casey, great to see you.
Small guy with the big guy syndrome.
Look, I'm just trying to make sure this person gets paid,
So
right?
I'm a Marine Corps
Okay. Thank you for service.
veteran. You don't know what I just came through.
That's
You
that's
have
none
no
of my business.
fucking clue.
That's none of my business. You need to calm down, man. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
need
get
to
this.
do shit.
I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so we can get this person paid.
Touch me and find out what fine.
All right. Edward 3, he's probably going to fight us. So
I've
be
got
Edward
the
17 if we can get another officer over here. Where's the receipt? That's not the right receipt.
So this guy is so wasted at an airport, he doesn't even know which bar that he just came from. He's trying to tell the officer that he paid the bill, which maybe he paid a bill at another bar because he probably went to a few bars at the airport, but he didn't pay the one that he allegedly stole from.
How you doing, man? Very well.
Do you have the right receipt?
I sure do.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Hey, Jim, great to see you as always. Getting taxes finally filed today. That's always good to hear. Always good to get those out of the way.
He's very intoxicated. I'm going to get one more chance to pay it and go from there. Are y'all wanting to press charges if you didn't pay it?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Understood. The reason we're called is they said that you didn't pay your
Yeah,
bills.
just get away from me,
Okay.
okay?
I'll talk with you. Why are you refusing?
I asked you to
I'm
get away.
going to back up my officer.
He's got to be with me. It's just our policy. So why don't you want to pay your bill?
I'll pay my bill all day long.
Okay.
I got all the money in the world.
I'm not saying you don't have the money or anything. They just said that you would refuse to pay it.
That's in totally wrong.
Okay.
My goodness, I love paying.
I was thinking, you don't seem to be the type of guy who just runs out on bills. The what do you?
I've got all the money, and I
So
have
what was,
no clue what her deal is. I really don't.
Okay. They said that you didn't pay the tab. Okay. So this is a yes or no. Are you going to pay the tab?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to use credit card or use cash?
What pisses me off is why. Look how embarrassing this is.
nobody knows who we are, sir.
Oh, nobody.
Well, I mean, it's. Would you like to step over? I mean, but it's embarrassing. Does anybody know who we are?
It's ridiculous.
But you
I
gotta
got
pay-
money.
Okay.
I got all
It's
everything.
a $130 tab. That's why they're here. Okay. So that's a lot of money, right? Especially for a server that's working on tips. Okay. That's why that they're here talking to you. Okay.
When I already paid it, that's the issue. I already closed out.
And you told me you had a receipt for it, right?
Yep.
Can you show me that receipt?
Nope.
Okay. Then I have reason to believe that you did not pay
So I
for
get
it.
double charged.
Did you pay cash or with the card?
I paid with the card.
Do you have like a on your app? Like I can show on my app, like if I charge on my card, it would show me, and then we can get it cleared up and get out of your hair.
The man then proceeded to look for his imaginary receipt.
Shit, what am I?
Look it up.
looking
You said
for?
you paid it with a card. If you can show me that credit card receipt, I will tell them that they are mistaken and that you did pay it. But that would help alleviate everything if you could show me that credit card
Okay.
statement.
I promise I'm not.
No, you're good. You're good.
See, he knows for a fact that he didn't pay it, but now this is all just like a stall tactic, basically, trying to pretend to look for his statement to prove that he paid the bill when everyone knows that he didn't.
So that's TGI Fridays. TGI Fridays.
You got two for like $99. Two charges.
But then there's
Oh, you were at Taco Tequila.
Man.
yep, absolutely.
So none of these are for taco and tequila. Look, TGI, Barley House. I don't know what that is. Those looks like HT Supply. I don't know what that is. Do you?
Yep, that's
I don't think that would work out for you well, Jim. If Burger King had booths, I would live in one. Yeah, same here. I mean, they make excellent burgers, Burger King. Surprise! Probably back in the day, they probably tried, the fast food places to sell alcohol. Probably didn't go over well though.
Dallas.
Okay. Skydiving Center. Another one, that same one. Tom Thumb.
Let's go back this.
Hey, Slide 100, great to see you. And hey, Crystal, great to see you as well. Tacos and tequila sounds like my kind of place.
This way. That's not.
No, sir. You were
Taco
at Tacos and Tequilas.
Yeah, Taco.
That's a
2.0.
completely different restaurant. It's for about $130.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let's
It's
just go up there and clear it up.
misunderstanding.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Can we
So
get you
sorry.
to walk up there and we take care of that bill? And
Yep, absolutely.
all right,
Oh my goodness.
It's all right. It's all right.
Man,
mistakes happen.
I'm so sorry.
It's when we bow up to each
But
other, it
when
just
that-
becomes a whole nother thing.
Like somebody's running at
I
me
get it.
down.
I get it. I get it.
I go,
We figured it out. We figured it out. Can you grab your stuff and walk down there and get it paid for?
I really apologize.
It's okay. I appreciate it. He's gonna pay it. He's got
Are you
cash
guys gonna walk down there with him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
This way we'll get it taken care of.
How long has he been sitting there?
I don't know, but he did my drinks for guys. He said thanks.
Okay. That's a lot of vodka.
Maybe that's what's all fucked up.
What?
This is as far as I went.
No,
when
sir.
I ate and drank.
You came from this bar, tacos and tequilas.
I sat right at that bar.
You might have been there. Well, I know for a fact you were there before because you have 2 charges on your credit card. But I think you came to this place afterwards. The manager here and the bartender server said you were sitting there for a while.
Down there?
Okay.
Yeah, I do agree. Burger King is better than McDonald's. Like, I honestly can't remember the last time I've ordered from McDonald's. Like, around here, we basically have 3 fast food places: McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. Typically, when I do decide to order some fast food, I'll typically either order from Burger King or Wendy's. And by the way, the Wendy's Baconator is awesome as well.
Yeah, I didn't catch your name, sir. I'm Austin. Tell me your name so I address
Been to
you.
war?
I have not.
Catch up when you have Austin.
Okay. Well, do you know where you're at right now? You know what airport you're at? Come, where are you gonna pay this? Come on. Come on.
I'm at, don't fucking grab me, Austin.
Relax,
All right, stop. Put your backpack down for me. Put your backpack. You're talking about going to war. Stop.
Relax,
Stop.
dude. Relax.
Stop.
Relax.
I swear to God, you're gonna make a big old
Relax.
scene out of this.
And of course, now he's fighting with the cops. All you had to do is just go back to the restaurant and pay your bill. But nope, because that would be too simple.
Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
I did not know they had a breakfast Baconator. I'll have to try it one of these days. Usually, I rarely ever order out anything for breakfast, but I'll look into it.
Calm down. Move over a leg.
Relax.
And would you grab me? Got it?
So you want me to turn him?
Nope, let him rest
No.
for a second. Let him rest. Hey, listen. Roll to your stomach. Quit fighting. Do you hear me?
You understand? Roll your stomach. Ready? Put your hand on your side. Yep. Put your hand under you.
Hey,
Why are
Edward,
you so
great to see
excited?
you.
Roll to your stomach.
Let go.
Why are you so
Let go.
excited?
Let go, man.
I promise.
Let go. Let go.
You're gonna want to let go.
Let
Roll to
go.
your stomach.
Let go.
I promise.
Roll to your
You're gonna
stomach.
want to let go. Let go.
He's got the radio. I can't get everything.
Hey, Ben.
Give me your arm.
Always good to see you, my friend. See, now just imagine, like, let's say he did pay his bill or whatever, and he was led onto his flight. You mean to tell me he would like act and behave well on his flight, that he wouldn't cause some type of disturbance? All of this right now because of a bill that he decided to make. Well, now the bill is the worst of his is the least of his problems now.
You guys rest. Take us rest.
Very well.
Frontier passengers on flight 3986 with service on Philadelphia.
You got it?
All right, let him sit for a
At
second.
this time, if you are using visual boarding passes, please make sure
What's your
that
name?
you turn all the way up on your flight scan.
Let him lay here for a second.
If you are in line to board at this time, please make sure you have a boarding pass out
Get
and
away
ready
for a
to
second.
scan. Thank you.
Exactly, Gary.
We're good. We got stay with us.
He's in cuffs. I'm good. Just put it over there for a second. Whose are these? Case.
You know, I've always wanted to try Carl's Jr., but at least as far as I know, we really don't have any of them near where I live.
That's really tight.
Please be in line and ready to board. Zone 1 passengers will be under the
Can you listen that one, please?
No.
Please keep in mind if you are in zone 2,
I'm asking actually. Can
Huh?
you, like, my left one, would you mind just,
Here's the first problem. You shouldn't have fought with us.
here's the second problem. I'm a Marine Corps veteran that I know this.
Congratulations. Right now, that doesn't matter. Best thing for you, shut
I
up.
didn't fight.
If you're in the Marine Corps, your ass should know better.
Nope.
1, 2, 3. Let's go up. Closest one is 20 feet. Excuse us. Get your butt in.
Hey, Papa Franken, that is correct. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already, if you're enjoying the stream so far. The more likes, the more it helps out YouTube, the algorithm, and YouTube will is more likely to recommend my channel to more people. So yes, be sure to hit that like button.
Good communication there, sir. Yeah, you can tell because like right at the start, just real.
The only thing that came out was eat. And
Well,
then MCO
all I wanted is,
like,
as soon as well, that's what I just tried to say, step it up. But then as soon as they started fighting, I heard him say he was a.
Very true, Casey. If he thought it was embarrassing when the cops were just talking to him, he made it so much more embarrassing for himself. Exactly. He put on a whole scene in front of everyone at the airport.
I heard you say that. That's why I ran to where you were at. And then
I said it twice.
and then because he started walking and then he was trying to de-escalate. He's like, hey, I forgot, what's your name? I didn't catch it. And he's like, I'm Austin. He's like, you've been to war? And he goes, well, let me know when you do. And that's when I turned around. And by that time, he had already boat up to Austin. And we're like, nope, it's on. Here's his ID back.
Okay.
And I say, I don't care that they're dropping it, charge him for theft of service. And then let the courts drop that. Because he walked out on his, okay. I was like, he broke my. All I did was just sit on his hips once we got him down. I was like, he ain't going, I'm 230 pounds of fatness. Right, there's a yellow and black line in there, sir. Step into that yellow and black line, they're going to ask you some questions.
The man then refused to answer basic questions at the jail.
Are you single, married, divorced? Single? Single, married, divorced?
Hey, Elweed Skador, great to see you. Just throw him in the drunk tank already. A few hours in the drunk tank will likely change his attitude.
What's your current weight? Are you employed? Are you employed, sir?
You ever been to war?
Sorry.
Don't ask me stupid shit.
Just ask me a question. Would you like?
You've been to war,
emergency
right?
contact?
Listen, you just need to answer the questions.
You've been to war, right?
Listen, I need you to answer the questions.
You've been to war, right?
Listen, you need to answer her questions.
That's
You don't
all
need
I
to
got
focus
to
on
answer.
me.
Would you like to listen to emergency contact? Have you been outside of the country in the last 10 days? Have you been exposed to anyone that's been sick? Are you thinking of or have you ever attempted suicide? Have you been diagnosed with a mental illness? You taking any current medications for any medications for mental illness or any medical conditions? And are you allergic to anything?
Hey, Tony. Always great to see you, my friend.
All right, Mr. We're gonna remove the handcuffs. We're not gonna have a problem again, are we? We'll find out. The guy he's been, and that's what started it all. He was drunk and blowing up in Austin, and we were walking, got him calmed down, and we were walking. He's like, "I've never been to Taco Tuesday or whatever place we're going." And I heard him go to Austin, like, "You ever been to war?" And as soon as I turned around to tell him, "We're at the airport, dude, relax." And he'd already boat up to Austin. Like, and it was on.
So you fight pretty hard?
He just big. Once we got, Austin had his arm, and I just grabbed his waist and pulled him in and tripped him, and then we were on top of him. He had Austin's radio. That's why it kept clicking. I was like, just let him. I was like, we had 400 pounds on top of him. Let him struggle for a minute. And we got cuffs on and just let him sit there. And so he just was, I mean, he's just a big boy. Is all it is.
Does he have anything that would lead you to believe he's like PTSD, maybe dealing with some mental illness or anything like that?
I mean, there's probably some of that
Yeah.
that goes with it just from the, but
No medication or anything like that?
didn't see any medication. I didn't search the backpack, but I didn't. Austin didn't say he found anything because that's what we went off. The original charge was going to be PI because he didn't pay his bill, but that was one of the, because he asked Austin that once. He's like, "You've been to war," and I was going to say something. I was like, "That's probably just going to exacerbate it."
Yeah.
So
That's the kind of question he's not really looking for an answer.
yeah, and I want to be like, "Dude, it's the airport. Relax." When I go into war at E-17, but apparently we were. So, but yeah, I think he's got one of the PTSD, but that whole end there, that's once a Marino and Marine type stuff. So, but yeah, but I mean, I will say.
So he was arrested for public intoxication and resisting arrest. Resisting arrest or transport. Boy, like, if he was really, served, then he really should know better, like, to not act that way. Boy. They didn't say in the video, but so it's hard to tell, really. All right, our next video we have here. A few of you guys recommended this one to me over through emails and Discord. So let's take a look at it. The consequences of having the worst attitude in the world.
On October 28, 2023, police received a call about a woman threatening store clerks over payment not going through.
Hello.
I don't know. Am I detained?
You are detained.
Am I being detained?
You are being detained.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay. And for what?
We're conducting an investigation.
Okay, what's the investigation?
So you're going to keep running your mouth.
Oh boy, we're off to a great start here. Repeatedly asking, am I being detained? Oh boy. Let me guess, she's gonna go soft sit or something.
You're going to go in handcuffs.
What's the investigation? I didn't
You understand
steal.
what I said?
What's the investigation? I didn't steal. So what's the investigation? What are you stopping me for? Why am I being stopped?
Are we going to continue this
Hold
way?
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Are we going to continue this?
Hold on.
Are we going to continue this way? You
Well,
record
I know
whatever
my
you want.
rights. Why am
Yeah,
I being
absolutely.
stopped? I know
Because
my
you caused
rights.
a disturbance.
And then who's the disturbance? I
You.
don't bother.
Okay.
You can go check in
I
the
need your
cameras.
driver's license.
You can go check on the
I
cameras.
need your driver's license. I've given you a legal, lawful command.
I don't have my license on me.
It's sure starting to seem that way, Jim. No, she isn't, Parson. Too crazy, too young, take your pick.
ID.
I don't have my ID on me.
Okay.
My ID is at my house. I was trying to come here and get some clothes to go to work.
Okay.
You can check the cameras. I didn't do nothing to nobody. You can check the cameras. I didn't act out. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. And there's cameras with audio.
Okay, well, I need to be
So
able
would
to
you like to
identify
come?
you.
Okay. I don't have an ID, sir. I'm sorry. I'm drunk right now. I don't know anything. He was there the whole time. I didn't yell, curse, anything. He was there. And then also the black man that was in there. That's why I know I didn't do anything.
Would you guys like her trespassed?
Yes, please.
Okay. I need your ID.
Okay. I don't have my ID.
Well, I need to be able to identify you.
I
So
don't have my ID.
you don't have a
sir.
photo of your ID?
I don't have a photo
Have
of
you ever
my
had
ID.
a state-issued ID card?
I don't know where it's at. You gonna pay us $50 to go get it from the
I just
DMV?
asked you a simple question.
Okay, well I
Have
don't have
you
it.
ever had one?
Nope.
So if you are unable to identify yourself, we're going to have a situation. Do you understand?
Okay. And what's the situation? What's the situation
The
gonna be?
situation is that when I give you a legal lawful command to identify yourself, if you are unable to or refuse to, you go to jail. Do you understand? You need to stop with your attitude.
I don't go to jail. I know my rights.
You want to make a bet?
Do you not know I know?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Whenever someone feels the need to brag about how much they know their rights, you can be 100% sure that they definitely do not know their rights.
My rights and my people are lawyers.
Are you going to identify yourself?
I don't have my ID to identify myself. Sorry. I have the right to remain silent now that I am detained until I have a lawyer.
Are you refusing?
Oh my God. Even you do have the right to remain silent, but even then, you're still required by law to identify yourself to an officer. Even if you don't have an ID, you can still tell the cop what your name is.
To identify yourself.
I'm not. I just don't have anything to identify myself. I apologize. I don't have a photo. I don't have anything. I don't. I really don't.
Yes, he did,
I am
Parson.
being harassed in the back of a corner.
Yep. Because you're being extremely hostile. If you continue to be hostile, you're going to be placed in
I'm not
handcuffs.
being hostile.
What is your name?
And it's all on video.
So what? What is
It's
your
all on
name?
video. I am drunk.
What is your name? 65777. Are you refusing to identify?
No, I'm not. I don't have.
So
an
tell
ID.
me your name.
I didn't do anything.
I'm going to ask you one last time, and then you're going to get placed in handcuffs. What is your name?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
He came up very disrespectful.
Turn around. Put your stuff down. Playing the games. Until you are identified, you are detained.
Okay.
Since you're going to play your stupid little games.
But I still can't go to jail.
Whatever. We're about to find out.
I don't have any warrant. I don't have any.
She says she can't go to jail because she doesn't have any warrants. Here's the problem, lady. By law, you're still required to give the officers your name. Like, really, it's not that complicated to understand. And if you had nothing to hide, why wouldn't you give the officers your name?
Whatever you
We
say.
don't know who you are, so you got to tell us who you are so we can find out.
Well, listen.
Are you going to give me your name?
Listen.
No, I'm not going to listen. I asked you.
Yes, she does, Jim. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Simple question. Are you going to give me your name?
Take your money and your phone and put it on your
Yes or no?
Here you go.
Okay. Come on.
I'm trying to hand him the money.
I already put it on your back. So you change.
Nope. Right here.
You're not allowed to touch
I
me. I'm a
absolutely
female.
am. You better
I
stop.
am a female.
Nobody cares. You better relax. Get in and sit down. Your last opportunity to provide your name and date of birth. Refusal to do so is an arrestable offense.
I didn't do anything to you.
All I need is your name and date of birth.
Hey, Tara, great to see you. And hey, Jamie, great to see you as well. And yes, indeed. F around and find out. Didn't. No, I didn't, Casey. Not worthy.
Do you understand?
Listen, the reason why we need your name.
I need my lawyer. But I have the right to remain silent if I am detained.
You have a legal
That's
right
my
to identify
right.
yourself. You
But
have
that's my right to remain silent, though. I'm allowed. You
You're
guys
not
are
under arrest.
punishing me
You're not
for my
under
rights.
arrest. You're
You
not
guys
under
are
arrest.
punishing.
Listen to me.
If
You're
you stopped
not
me
under
and told me I am, though.
You are detained.
I have it on my camera. He said you're under arrest and you're detained. That's what he told me.
No, he says he's going to place you in handcuffs and you are detained.
I didn't do nothing to be detained.
You are being trespassed from the store. You are required to provide your identification. If you are unable to do so, you are required to identify yourself. It doesn't make any difference. Anyone who works there has the authority.
The owner is the person who
You need to provide your name.
Trespass me. This is harassment. I want to sue the out of the police department.
Just work on Jane Doe. Get a.
Because I didn't even do anything for them. He walked up to me and was very disrespectful. I didn't do nothing to nobody. I walked the hell out the store trying to buy some clothes so I can go to work for my child, bro. I do this shit every day. I do this shit every day, bro.
I'm not going to argue with her. Just she didn't provide it.
No, it's freaking ridiculous.
That really wouldn't surprise me, Parson, for sure. What is it? It looks like. See, it's unclear if she actually stole that or not, but it looks brand new. Whatever that's supposed to be.
You keep hitting this. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
That's my stuff for my job. I mean, I'm pregnant. You can't put my cuffs in the back. That's law. I am pregnant.
And now she's going to use any excuse in the world to try and get out of jail. I highly doubt she's actually pregnant. Like, she's the type of person, you could just tell by the way she's acting, she'll say anything to get out of jail.
That's my whole job. I told you I don't have an ID. I wouldn't lie to you, bro.
All you had to do was give me your name and date of birth.
But I wouldn't lie to you, bro. I'm not a liar.
Why won't you give me your name and date of birth?
You can have it, but it's just like y'all harassing me. I don't got no charges.
Started this.
I don't do nothing illegal. I go to work every day to make a living for my child. Can you please make sure the tapping for my job does not get damaged because that is for my job.
Wait, stop. Hop in the car.
I didn't see anything in her purse. It's all nonsense other than the cash and the cell phone. She's got too many tablets. Oh, you found her already?
Take off my credit card.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Take it. You got it.
Take it. I mean, you want it, you can have it. I'm not going to listen to her scream, but I'm not worried about it.
I need my stuff.
Okay, well, you get it back when you get out of jail.
I ain't going to jail.
Okay, you've been placed under arrest.
I gotta love when these criminals make terrible predictions. I'm not going to jail. Yeah, you are. I mean, you're going to jail the second the officers put the handcuffs on you. You really don't have a say in this situation anymore. You chose to refuse to identify yourself, and now you're winning your little stupid prize.
For what?
For resisting without violence.
How much of my bond? I don't know. Listen, you're not even telling me what I've been charged with.
Yes, I already did.
Resisting arrest?
I'm not going to talk to you. Stop yelling.
But how did I resist arrest though?
I'm not going to talk to you till you stop yelling.
Because you can't hear me. You shut the thing.
I can hear you just fine. You're very loud.
You got your body cam on?
It's been on the whole time.
No, you turned it off. I seen you guys turn it off.
Okay.
I seen you guys turn it off. Where you live at? Where you live at, huh? Where you live at? Where you live at?
Be careful.
What's your address?
Be careful. Threatening the law enforcement officers is a crime.
Well, this takes a special kind of stupid. She's really now trying to get the officer's information. Where do you live at? What's your address? Like, now the officer's obviously not going to tell you that. And the way you're making it sounds like you're about to threaten the police officer. She better be careful with what she says, because she could possibly add on an additional charge.
Where you live at?
I ain't telling you.
I didn't threaten you. Stop lying on me. I asked you where the hell do you live at?
Larry.
Yep. I didn't threaten you at all. Not at all. That's a charge. Why would I do that? I am a law-abiding citizen and I didn't do shit.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, says the criminal currently in the back of a police car.
I was trying to spend my money. Excuse me. Hello.
She better be yanked out of the car again. She doesn't have handcuffs on at all now. Okay.
Oh, they were put on their tie.
So now she escaped the cuffs, and whenever they escape the cuffs, it should be an attempted escape charge. That's just how I feel.
Step over now.
Huh?
Step over here now. I don't know why you keep thinking this is some sort of game. It ain't.
I don't give a because you illegally sentenced me. You illegally charging me. I ain't did this shit, bro. Okay. I ain't did a damn thing wrong, man. Hold on, let me grab my.
You need to stop reaching for stuff.
My earrings dropped down,
Okay,
bro.
well, can't have your earrings anyways.
But they're mine, though.
Let them go. I'll put them in your bag. Let them go.
Hey, Celtic Bastard, great to see you, my friend. As has already been pointed out before, she has the right to remain silent, but unfortunately for us, not the ability. Nope, some people just don't know how to keep their mouths shut.
I'll put them in your bag. Now get back in.
You guys put it on.
Get back in.
I'm trying to, bro. I gotta step up, bro.
No, you're trying to pull your hands out. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Where do you stay at? Where do you stay at?
Stop talking to me.
I want to have a very nice church meeting with you and your wife and kids. Because y'all need the Lord, bro.
What the hell is she saying about the officer's wife and kids? At this point, I would charge her with threats at this point.
Church in your life, bro.
Stop yelling.
I am saved, bro.
1012 at a 1015, reference signal 89. 1051 to PCJ. 1065 beginning. Nine 97273. 97273.
She was charged with resisting without violence. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I would have charged her with resisting with violence. Just look at the way she acted. Boy. Like, really? Hey, 3 of 19. Great to see you. Hey, Sean. Boy. So this next video we're gonna watch, I believe it might have been Anastasia or someone over on the Discord posted this in the live stream suggestions tab a couple days ago. Girl goes wild on cops in Flagler County, Florida, and this is from January 20th, 2024.
Okay, and
Shut up! Get off my property!
Misuse
I'm
of 911, which is a criminal offense. All
Get
right.
off my property.
So let's see what this says here. A woman called police to report her ex-boyfriend for stealing her dogs. The police informed the woman that the issue was a civil matter, and the woman became irate. Exactly. That is a small claims court matter. The police can't really do anything about that.
I'm fine too. I think I'm 10-12 at the front door.
Nope, not worthy. And I can say that because I saw like the first couple minutes of this video while putting together my stream list this morning.
Ten times. Are you calling me because they
Can you hang up the phone? Can you hang up the phone?
Do you need medical attention?
No.
She's advising no medical.
That is. All right, thank you.
We're here. So how can we help you?
I don't need your shit. I need you to go get my dogs. No, you're not? Okay, thank you.
Hold on a second. I want to explain something to you.
Well, we're off to a great start here as well. Like, is today's themes entitled morons or something? Entitled a-holes? Like, because that's what it really starting to seem like. Boy.
Real quick, all right?
Hey.
So you call a 911 like the way you did?
Excuse me, I copy. So far. She just slammed the door. Her face is in the fuck off.
I reported my dogs. If you're not gonna get my dogs, get the fuck off my property.
I need to explain something to you.
I don't need you to explain
what you're doing,
shit to
calling us the way you are,
if you want to
is
explain
a
something,
criminal offense.
Can you pass? Can you pass the test?
Pass what test?
Can you pass the test?
Pass any test, yes. What
I'm
test
sorry.
are you trying to
I'm
have me
sorry.
pass?
I'm sorry. Get off my property. You're not gonna get my dogs. Get the fuck off my property. My shit was stolen. I pay Nappy's vet bill.
I could explain some options for you.
I don't want options. I want my fucking dog.
Okay.
And you're not gonna do that. So get the fuck.
So you don't want to know the options that you have?
I don't have options. I want my fucking dog.
Okay.
And you're not gonna get my dog.
Well, unfortunately for you, lady, the world doesn't work the way you want to. There's a process into getting your dogs back, which will likely involve suing your ex-boyfriend in court.
Dog. So please, just leave. Okay? You're not gonna get my dog?
So
I don't care what you have to say. You know I'm gonna get my dog, right?
But you don't care what
that
I
I
have to say.
paid for?
But you don't care what I said.
What do you have to say to me?
So,
what the fuck do you have to say to me that I don't already know?
I don't think you do know, honestly, ma'am.
Oh my god. What? They know I'm black or something? Now you gotta send fucking 5 of you?
And of course, why am I not surprised? She decides to play the race card.
The fuck away from me.
Do you know?
You're not gonna get my dog? Get the fuck away from me. You aren't worth a fuck.
What I want you to
Go
do,
fucking
here's an
patrol
option.
some dumb spot.
Here's
Go
an option
patrol
that you can look
Palm
at.
Coast like you have been. Go gang up on the fucking city like you have
Here's an
been.
option that you
Do
have.
your pointless fucking work and don't do a goddamn thing for me because you're not gonna do shit for me.
Can I explain something?
I paid $3 grand for this fucking dog and for my ex to come in and fucking take him.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. No offense. Fuck you. Go fucking post up.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of my yard. Nobody fucking needs you. It's a civil matter that they can't.
And she's just said nobody needs you. Then why the hell did you call the cops in the first place, lady? Because now, from the sounds of it, sounds like you've been misusing 911, and now you're wasting resources, and the cops were just trying to explain how you could resolve this issue, but you just want to be an entitled idiot about it.
Can't even help. Get the fuck out my yard.
No, here's the deal.
No, fuck you, you bald bitch. You fucking skinhead bitch. You racist fuck. Go gang up on somebody else, you racist fuck. Go post up. Fuck you. You work for me, you fucking bitch. This is what the fuck you do. You're a fucking civil fucking hell. Get the fuck out of here. Get off my yard. Go post up. Go fucking waste your time sitting somewhere else.
You're wasting my time
you
right
fat
now by
fuck.
calling 911
Skinhead
over and
bitch.
over
Over and over and over. You
Well, something tells me she's gonna be earning herself a free trip to the Grain Bar Hotel. Holy crap.
don't work for dispatch, you fat fuck. You sit in a fucking yard. Shut the fuck up. And get the fuck what the fuck do you do? Do you answer phone calls? No. Get the fuck out of here. You're not needed. They have it under control. They have it well under control. Get the fuck out of here, you skin-headed fuck. You short bitch. You fat fuck. You slow.
And of course, she results to any insult that she can come up with, because of course she does. You went full Karen. Never go full Karen. Exactly, agents. Wow. Yep, she's going to be getting a pair of silver bracelets shortly. I'm sure of it.
Fuck? You can't even pass a fucking test. Go join the army. Go be in the fucking reserves. But you can't do that. But you can't fucking do that. That's why you already are. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody needs you. Nobody needs you.
So,
hey, Kelly McDonald, great to see you. And I agree, Night Wolf. She is. It's like she's trying to get herself arrested. Boy. Just going through the chat here.
I'm going to explain a couple things to you.
And go fucking run my tags. Make sure you see me. Make sure you fucking get me out there because you have nothing better to do. Get your bald-headed ass the fuck out of my... Get off my... No, shut up. Hold on one second.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Shut up. I can. Get off my fucking property. All of you.
So...
Get off my fucking property, you fat bitch.
One option you have...
You short little fat fuck.
...is to look up on Google, okay? And
shut up. Get off my property.
Misuse of 911, which is a criminal offense. All right?
Get off my property.
And disorderly conduct. Yeah, I know. And I've been trying to get the 911s, but...
Not a misdemeanor exception, we have to see her do it later.
Yeah.
But we can forward on it.
I was just trying to give her some options, but...
I was hoping she would just call
Hell no, person. Hell no.
Well, that, and she was getting very, very close to me. Where I thought she was going to hit me, and then we're just going to have that lovely issue. But It ain't gonna
Primary on it. Can you just forward charges for misuse of 911?
I gotta confirm her picture.
Yeah, just look up and David. Then take the recordings they sent us and just attach it to the
It's
file.
not misuse, you dumb fuck. My dog is gone. That I paid $3,000 for. He's fucking gone.
Well, we tried.
So fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Look up
You're
disorderly
not worth
conduct.
a fuck.
Look up
You're
disorderly
not worth
conduct.
a fuck.
Look up
Get
disorderly
off my property.
Look up disorderly
Get
conduct.
the fuck out.
Look up disorderly
Fuck
conduct.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. Get the fuck off.
Screaming.
Boy, I feel bad for anyone that has to live next to her. Holy crap. The cops are right. Just arrest her for disorderly conduct already. Holy crap. Just going through the chat.
You think you're so hot because you're fucking man on my property? Get the fuck out, you fucks!
You gotta let
Go
that phone.
fuck each
Yeah,
other!
hope you
Go
find your dog.
fuck each other!
Have a good night.
Go fuck each
Good
other!
luck finding your dog.
Skinhead Fuck! Fuck you!
Enjoy your night.
Fuck!
Is this the rocks?
Are you throwing rocks at us?
Yep,
I
let's go.
threw rocks in my yard!
Come here.
Throw rocks.
Come here.
I didn't throw rocks! Get away from me! I didn't throw rocks at you! No,
Oh man, F around and find out. How stupid do you have to be? They were finally leaving like you kept demanded and you started throwing rocks at them?
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back now. Stop resisting.
Ow! Ow! I threw
Stop
rocks in my
resisting.
yard!
Stop resisting.
Ow! Ow!
Got one.
No! Look where the rocks went!
Stop resisting now.
I'm not
You're
resisting!
under arrest.
Look where the rocks went!
Right at us.
No, you're lying!
Well, you definitely threw them at us.
No, my dog's in there alone, please!
Well,
I didn't! I
you did
threw them
yourself.
down!
You absolutely did.
No, because there's no... You know what? I have cameras... I have cameras in my front yard. I didn't throw rocks at you. I threw them down. And it's on my camera.
You know, guys, I'm starting to think this woman might have an anger issue. I think you're right, Liz. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me, Ryan. Would not surprise me at all.
So, fine. It's on my camera. You've done this before to my ex. I didn't, you know I didn't throw rocks at you. They didn't even touch you. You heard them. And you heard my dog is in there. Please let me tell my mom.
Where's your mom?
She's in St. Augustine. Nobody is here. Nobody is here. And I threw them in the yard. It's on my camera.
Now we have that. We can tack on a mission tonight.
Oh, yeah, we have that. We can back on you skinheaded fuck.
I
It's
agree
on
with
my
that,
camera.
Tawny.
And you... Oh! I can't. I threw the rocks in my... God, you dirty... you can't take me talking shit to you. You have to do this to me? I threw the rocks in my yard. Don't even... Oh, no, my dog. My dog. My baby.
Come on, take a seat.
No, my baby. Okay, but my baby. I didn't... You know I didn't, just like you know I didn't. It's this fucking skinhead.
Put your feet in the car.
Nobody's even out. Nobody is
Come on.
here. I have to call. Please, I know.
We'll have your chance to call. Get in the car.
No, I don't have any shoes. The jail's dirty. I didn't do anything to you.
And the sob story. I didn't do anything. I don't have anything. Lady, you should have thought about all of that before you decided to start throwing the rocks at the cops as they were leaving like you had demanded them. Some people, and I swear, man, some people really are their own worst enemy.
It's gonna come on camera.
We're gonna drag you in the car.
And you attacked my door.
If I have to pull you in this car, I will. But I don't want to.
But I know because you know I did
I'll
it.
keep talking to you if you put your feet in the car.
Get that skinhead the fuck out of here, you racist fuck! You racist motherfucker! Yeah, record me. He's racist. And I fucking threw rocks in my yard. And oh, you racist.
Come on, have you seen the car?
Well, just based on some cop shows that I've watched, they aren't the cleanest places in the world, but at the same time, jails aren't supposed to be like a luxury hotel. Just saying.
Car.
We're making race comments as you out here. We're making race comments.
Come on, put your feet in the car.
I threw rocks in my yard. I'm allowed to do that.
Come on.
Stop the car.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Stop! I threw rocks in my yard. Please, my mom isn't even home. She doesn't know. This is so unfair.
No, she didn't,
my
Jen.
house. I threw rocks in my own yard.
Wait. Did she really just say that the cops were harassing her? Lady, they were only there because apparently you called 911 multiple times. You are not the victim here at all. I'm really getting tired of people trying to play the victim card when they clearly are not the victim. They may be the victim of their own stupidity, but that's their own fault. No one to blame but themselves.
It's on video. It's on video. It's on video. It's on video. You can't get away with it. It's on video. It's on video. It's on video. Dear God, please. Please let them see the light. Please let them see the truth.
I'm honestly surprised she didn't try that, Ziggy. I thought for sure the first time when she went back into the house, I thought for sure that's what she was going to do. You're supposed to call 911 when the cops are already there. Boy. Just wow.
God, please. You know I didn't throw anything at them. You know I didn't throw anything at them, God. Please, I knew better. I knew better. I knew better, and it's on video. I knew better. It's on video. I threw it straight down. I will show you the video. I will show you the video.
Well, that's a great idea. Start damaging the cop car, which will just be another charge.
It's on video. What does he not get? What is it? It's on video. Come in my house. I will show you the video. And you're ignoring me. And you're ignoring me because you want me to go to jail. It's on video.
They're ignoring you because you're a grown-ass adult having a full-blown temper tantrum in the back of a cop car. You're not acting rational. Hey, Brian, great to see you, and thank you for being a member now for 3 months. Good morning. Did I make the Karen opera? Yes, you did, because I have a feeling the best part, from what I've been hearing in the chat, is to come.
I have a ring cam. I knew better. I know better. And it's on video. And you're ignoring me and nobody's here. My mommy says, I don't trust you. I am black. And nobody's here. I am scared. I am scared. It's on video. My dog is here. And you're deleting it.
Your dogs are there, but wait, unless you have more dogs that we don't know about, I thought your ex took the dogs. So now your story doesn't make sense.
I need my mom. That's not me. That I swear to God, that's not me. If you think that's me, that's not a picture. Look at me. But you're ignoring me because you know it's on video, and you know I didn't throw that at you. You know I didn't. You just arrested me, and I have to stay in jail because nobody's here. Please. God damn it! God damn it! You fucking white supremacist piece of shit! I didn't do anything! I know better! I know better than this! I know better than to throw something at you. I would never. I'm so scared. I don't need. Please, I just graduated.
Well, lady, you didn't act so scared when you were throwing the cops at the police officers.
College. This is gonna mess me up taking my board. I have to take a board exam. This is gonna. Why? And I didn't even do it. You guys are just mad. You're mad because of what I said to dispatch. You're mad at my freedom of speech. God damn it! No! No! I did. Mom! Mom! I don't know anybody's number. My dad's not gonna answer the phone, please. My dog is in the. Please! Nobody's gonna know. Well, you know I didn't throw anything at you, and you just attacked me, and it's all on camera. It's all on camera. God damn, please. Please, please, please. I know you. Oh my God. It's my mom's birthday. I came home to feed my dogs, and my ex took my dogs. I have 3 pit bulls. I only have 1 out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, boy, people with headphones, I apologize for that. Like, this woman, I'm just sitting here watching this, and like, this lady, she's like insane, completely insane.
Oh. And that's what started all of this. And I got mad, and yeah, I picked up rocks and I threw them down, but you know, it is on camera. You know for a fact that I didn't throw them at you, and it is on
Who knows? Maybe Chili can help her in court. Maybe Chili can help her from jail with her case. Now that would be entertaining.
Get dismissed because I'm gonna pull up the footage, but why do I have to spend the night in jail? Because you're racist. You were there, like you know I didn't do it. You know that skinhead pulled up and now we have to fucking do this. I cannot deal. I need my mom. It is her birthday and I don't want to do this. Oh my god. And this is so embarrassing. Like I have to, please, this is gonna ruin me getting this is gonna ruin, I literally have to take my state boards to be an OTA. And I'm really good at it. I'm really good at it. I worked at admin. And I worked at a skilled nursing facility. And I did an OTA and I was really good. And I'm supposed to.
You know, I just find it hilarious how she was acting so tough at the beginning, yelling, cursing at the officers, acting so tough. But now she doesn't seem like the tough person anymore, doesn't she? Like, really. These criminals really don't think about the consequences of their actions, and it really shows with all the thousands of videos here on YouTube.
Take my boards the 1st of March. I paid like 30 grand at Kaiser University and I did really good and I was in debt so bad and this is gonna ruin it. I can't afford it, you know. I don't have money, like I can't afford to just pay this debt and not have a job. I'm really trying. And you know I did not try to hurt you, but you're taking me to jail. And when you know.
And like, I highly doubt like she would become a nurse. I mean, just look at her attitude. She isn't like she cannot work with people. Like her treating the cops like she did. Could you imagine if she was a nurse, how she would treat patients? Like zero chance of her becoming a nurse. And if she ever did, I think she would quickly get fired.
I did not try to hurt you. You know I didn't do it. Because I know I didn't do it, and I know that you know because I threw it straight down. None of you he said, oh, you threw it right at him. You know I did it. This is not, it's not fair, and it's on my cameras. That is not fair, please. It's my mom. I have no shoes. I have no clothes. Please, Jesus. Jesus, please. My mom is going to be so upset. I don't want to do this to my mama. I don't even know her number. I don't even know my mom's number. If I try to call my mom and I get it wrong, can I have another call? Okay, but like you ignore me so bad. Is that because you know? Please, like human to human, like you know I did. You baby left. And she's at home without me. And you're just ignoring me because you know. You know, you dirty ass. You know, and it's on camera. Why make me sleep in jail when you know it's on camera? And then you wonder why people don't
Hey,
fucking
Matthew.
like you. It will go viral.
Oh boy, it will go viral. Well, just out of curiosity, how many views does this have? In the first 5 days this video has been posted, it has 17,000 views. So, I guess you could say it's going viral, just not in the way she thinks it is.
It is on camera. That fucking skinhead isn't even here. You look like a normal person, and I tried. Like, I'm sorry. I even looked at you and I said, I'm sorry. I didn't. Oh, you know I did. You know this is wrong. You know this is dirty. That's why you can't even speak to me. Please take me home. Please take me home. I won't make another call. I will just be with my tutu and I won't say anything and I'll just miss my dogs. I just wanted my dogs back, please. Please don't make me do this. It is literally my mom's birthday. Like, I was out for my mom's birthday. Her birthday is January 22nd. Her name is Dina Romanick. Please, please. She's not even around here.
Lady, no matter what you tell the cops right now, you already sealed your fate, no matter what. Like, the world could be ending, but you're still going to jail regardless before the world ends. Nothing you say is gonna help your situation.
To come get me out, please. Because you know I didn't do anything wrong and nobody's coming to get me, please. Nobody is coming to get me. And you know I did nothing.
That would be a you problem, not the cops' problem.
Oh my God. I just want my dogs. It is so hard to co-parent with, like, I can't imagine having kids because I can't do it with my dogs. Please, like, that's all I'm struggling with. It's just missing something I love. But, like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. And you know I didn't try to hurt you. I'm just missing my babies.
Maybe I missed it, but has she threatened to sue the officers yet? Because if not, I'm sure that'll be coming up shortly at some point.
And you take me to jail? Please, like, I want to finish college. I want to have a good future. What? Please don't do this to me. I don't even know what charge this is. I don't want matter. I can't beat this in court, and you know I can't. You know I won't be. I have it on video, but I don't have the money to pay for a lawyer to beat this, and you know. Please. You are fucking my life. When you know I didn't even try to hurt you. Please.
If she does sue the cops, I'll make sure to get her the best lawyer from Trust Me Bro Law School. Yes, because that is the best law school in the world.
So, and you. God damn, you're just gonna ignore me. Okay. Please, like, this is I'm trying to graduate college. Do you understand? Like, I did the whole, I got my degree. Like, I have my diploma, but they spelled
I don't think so, Linda.
my middle name wrong, so I'm getting a new one sent in the mail. But, like, I did everything I was supposed to do. I did it right. My ex, it took Chloe and Nappy tonight. I have a pit bull he's black and white, and he has a really big head. And he's my baby. And then I have Chloe, and Chloe had Tutu, and I have Tutu. Tutu is at my house, but my ex took Nappy and Chloe, and I'm hurting from that. And I know better. Like, I would never do anything to hurt you
That really does seem true, Gary, for sure. With today's day and age,
guys. I'm just sad. I'm sad. And I can't beat this. Why are you doing this? Please, you know I can't. Like, you know I can't beat this. Like, you know it's gonna be me against you guys, and you guys always win. And I tried so. Oh my God, my mom is gonna hate me. My mom is gonna hate me. I just finished school. My mom is gonna hate me. Oh my God! Ah! Cancer. I hope you get fucking stage 4 cancer.
wow, just wow. She seems like a charming person, doesn't she? Holy crap. Remember, lady, you have no one to blame for this but yourself.
I hope you have a kid and you get to enjoy it for 6 months and then the kid dies. Do you understand me? I hope you have a miserable life. You are miserable. I don't deserve this, and I don't even have shoes on my feet. My mom has no clue where I am. No, I don't need to be here. And you know it, you racist bitch. You know it. It's on camera. My mom will pay for a lawyer and it will break us. But she will just because. And I know you just turned the camera on when you wait till I start freaking out and I watch you turn the camera on.
No, lady, the camera has been on the entire time ever since they arrived at your house.
And camera, you will see when I play my video, you'll see me pick up something and throw it right down on the ground. It has nothing to do with them. It's out of anger. It's just me being emotional. And you'll see it, and you'll see that this is a wrongful arrest. And I will sue you guys.
Well, there it is. I said a few minutes ago she was going to say that she was going to sue, and there it is. Good luck with that lawsuit, really. Good luck with that lawsuit. I don't have that recording, Jim, but I wish I did.
You know I didn't do anything to you. I just can't believe you're doing this when you know I did nothing and you didn't let me go to the other cop because you knew I did nothing. This is so wrong. And you're putting it. Can you at least tell me what you're saying my arrest is for? What is it?
Assault on Leo ×3.
The ×3?
And once again, you should have thought about all that before you decided to start throwing the rocks.
Assault? What did you feel? Tell me, officer, what did you feel? How hurt are you? You drove me here just fucking fine. Get that on camera. You know that's wrong. Like, I'm trying to have a good future. And now you're ruining that. I'm 40 grand in debt to Kaiser University because I just graduated the OTA program. You can look it up. And I get. Please, sir. Like, this is not fair. And you know it's not. You can go back in my yard and look. You can look what I picked up and you can look where it is, and it's nowhere near you guys. Like, you are police officers. You're supposed to investigate, but you don't. You just go by, oh, the bald-headed guy said this, so I'm gonna do it. Go back in my yard and look. This is so wrong. Please, you are gonna ruin my future. Please, this is not right.
That would be hilarious. Excuse me. But that would be hilarious if, like, one of these criminals we watch ever showed up in the live chat. That would be interesting.
Please, I'm begging you. Please, you're ruining my future. You are ruining my life. No, this is not right. This is not right. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lawyer. And I'm gonna make you guys look bad in court. You know this isn't right, and you know I will win because I have it on video. You know this. Because this is my future. It's not going to be a little thing that I just did and I let go and I no contest. No, I will get you in trouble. It is on video. This is ruining my future, and it is on video.
So the woman was charged with assault on a Leo, resistance, and misuse of the 911 system.
Acknowledge, please, sir. Why are you doing this to me? It's on video and you know it. You know you were assaulted. Please, sir, like, you know. No, please, I need my mom. I can't. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm not. Okay. I'm having a panic attack. I need medical attention.
No, I don't,
Medical attention. No, I'm not. I'm not. You know this isn't fair. Like, I can't.
No, is she trying to, like, play dead or something? Like, oh wow, just wow. So it says a pretrial hearing is scheduled for April 4th, which is tomorrow. So hopefully, maybe we'll get an update on this, because I'm really curious to hear what the outcome will be.
Where's the other cop? This isn't. Please, I'm so scared, sir. Like you know I didn't do anything to you. You know I'm barefoot. Please, like you can help me. I was in English. I want my mom. I want my mom so bad. She knows I wouldn't do anything to you. You guys, oh my God, you're so dirty. You're so dirty and racist.
And that is basically the end of the video right there. But wow, man, you really can't make that stuff up. The way she acted, it's like just holy crap. All right. That was insane. Completely insane. Let's see, what else do I have here? So this video sounds interesting. Japanese tourists encounter with Florida Sheriff's Department.
In the Florida Keys, sheriff's deputies are in hot pursuit of a vehicle on U.S. Highway 1. The sedan was clocked going 80 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone and is now refusing to stop.
Just gonna take a wild guess. They're trying to get to home base. Because after all, if you get to your house, apparently the police can't arrest you. She was the woman from the last video was charged with assault on a police officer for sure and misusing 911, and she's scheduled to be in court for a pretrial hearing tomorrow. And I'm not sure if Florida Flagler County streams their courts or not, but it would be interesting to see a follow-up to that video. If he wants to know, well, sure, no worries.
We're stopping right within. On the windows. However, roll down the windows. Turn the vehicle off. Turn the vehicle off. Now.
It might be a language barrier. 2 females.
All right. Let me see your hands. Hands outside the window. Put your hands outside the window, both of you. Hands outside the window. All occupants, hands outside the window. Keep them right there. It's going to be boring national.
Hey. All right. Why didn't you guys stop?
You have your license?
Oh.
Why didn't you stop?
Because
You saw us. You have 3 cars behind you with the lights on. That means you need to stop.
Do you understand English?
Do you understand what we're saying?
All right, sure, there might be a language barrier here, but when you see 3 cop cars following you and chasing you, you should take the hint to pull over. Just saying. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, because but if you're from Japan, do I have to get off the car now?
No, you're fine. Do you have your license? Your international driver's license, please.
Oh, I don't have international license now.
You don't have one with you? You don't have any form of driver's license at all?
This is a Japanese license.
Japanese driver's license?
Yes.
Okay, do you have your passport?
Yes. Can I get off the car and this?
Where's your passport at?
Oh, that over there.
In the trunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the
Okay.
rear seat.
So in Japan, how do the police pull you over there? Do they get in front of you?
No, that just behind. But I clearly know that what shape of the car, police car.
Okay.
Hey, let's go ahead and step over here on the grass. Let's get away from traffic. All right, let's go ahead and step over here in the grass. Yep. No, you're okay. So listen, the record. Copy, thank you. Switch back to my code 5. So listen, the reason we're pulling you over is when you pass me miles down that way, I got you on my radar going 80. Okay, it's 45. You're almost going twice the speed limit. All right, that's way too fast. Okay, she was behind me, so I told her to turn around and pull you over. Okay, next time you see our lights and sirens on, slow down and pull off to the side of the road. Okay, and if it's not for you, we're gonna keep going. Keep going, but you need to move out of the way. Pull over safely and stop. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give this back to you. All right. I'm gonna give you a warning for the speed.
Take care, Erica.
It's way too fast. You need to slow down. Nothing in all of this county is faster than 55 miles per hour. Okay. So if you're going faster than 55, it's probably wrong. But just pay attention to the speed limit. Okay. 80 is way too fast. Do you have any questions for me? No? Do you have any questions for me? No? Deputy Delgado, do you have anything?
No.
Negative.
Do you have speed limit signs?
Probably she's back on the line.
Yes.
Release
You
anybody
do?
until I call you.
Just look at
Who-
them because
who's-
even in Miami.
Hold on.
If you could copy the notes, she's back on line 911.
Oh. Just hang out for a second. I'm just going to call Sergeant real quick. 50 to 10 units are going to be code 6.
Negative. Do not release anybody.
Copy. They're not being released, but we're okay. We're code 6. All right. We're just waiting on my supervisor right now. So just give us a couple minutes, okay? Yeah, I'm going to close this door so the bugs won't get in there. Do you have the key?
Yes.
Yeah? I'll take it out for you, okay? Here. Hello. What's up? Four. From the 64th Street. Okay. Okay. All right. Do you happen to know the statute for misdemeanors? Maybe I'll have to see. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to see what statute that one was. Yeah. No, I know. Okay. All right, man. All right, bye. Hey, so Sergeant wants us to grab some coffee.
Huh?
Yeah.
Serious?
Do you have your passport?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Can you just go ahead and add her?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Can I see that? These things? Is that?
Did you add her or you need me to add her?
If you could add her, and can I see that? Can you hold on to this?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. Put your hands behind your back. All right. Listen. I didn't want to. All right. But what you did is a crime. Okay. And that's where we're at with that. All right. So my sergeant, he says that at this point in time, you have to go to jail. All right. For misdemeanor flee and elude. Okay.
For what?
Flee and elude. All right.
Flee?
Yep. It's about 7 miles that you were not stopping for us. Okay. You were going way too fast.
We didn't know that.
It doesn't matter. You're in our country. You need to know the rules of the law, like the rules of the
I
road
don't
when you
think
come
so,
into
Jim.
our country. Just like whenever we go to your country, you guys are expected for us to know the rules to your country.
Yes.
Okay. The same thing. All right. So that's where we're at with that. Okay. Does this come off? Do you want to take this with you? Do you want to take this with you to jail? Yeah, this? Okay. All right. We're going to stand right over here in front of this car, okay? Right here. Right here. Does your friend have a valid license? Is her license good? Erica, can you see if she has a license? All right, just put your stomach right here. Put your stomach right there. Yep, just stay right there, okay? Okay. Okay, walk this way. We're gonna go to the other side. All right, have a seat. Okay. All right, watch your knee, okay? Be careful with your knee. Give me a second. So the friend doesn't have a license and they're going all the way up to Miami. Okay. All right. Just, I know, just letting you know. All right, bye. So what's going to happen is because of how fast she was going, she did not stop for us and the distance and everything. She has to go to jail. Okay, it is a crime. Okay.
Yeah.
She's going to go to jail now.
Jail now?
Yes. She'll see a judge in a couple hours, right? The judge will read the report and then give her, if she gets a bond, she could pay the bond or she might not get a bond. It all depends on the judge. If she gets a bond, she could get the bond, pay the bond, and then get out.
All right.
Okay,
So
in
is it like
today.
in that period, does she have to touch the other like criminal? Like
She's going to be in a jail. There will be other people there, but it's not going to be a long time because she's going to see the judge in a few hours. Hopefully she could get out soon. Like she'll get out today.
Are there any risk for her to get some like? Is she like safe?
Oh yeah. She'll be with other females, not men, just females, right? And she's going to be in a separate unit. That's not with the regular people that are going to stay there for a long time. It's going to be a separate unit, something temporary until she sees the judge in a couple hours. Okay? So she's perfectly safe. There's police that work inside the jail, right? Everything is recorded. Everything's on camera, so everything's going to be good. She won't be there for a long time.
Okay.
Okay?
So
you want to go ahead and talk to her and explain to her?
Yeah.
Okay, the window's open. It's a up situation, but I get it. If we did this in a foreign country, in their country, and we just go there and we didn't know, then, ignorance of it doesn't make it, like, okay.
And listen, the car is going to get towed. You're going to have to take it out. Do you know what a tow yard is?
I don't know what tow yard. Oh, maybe.
So, like, in a way, I kind of feel bad, but not really at the same time. Like, if you see multiple police cars behind you with their lights on, it's a pretty good sign that you should pull over. Like, really, just because they're not from here, they don't have immunity from our laws. Just saying.
That concept doesn't exist in Japan.
Okay.
What's tow yard?
So it goes to like a compound, a lot. It'll get dropped off there. Whenever she gets out, right? She pays, and they give her the keys back. Okay. I don't know. I don't work for them. I don't know, but it will be in Marathon.
So that was an interesting video for sure. Boy. So this next video here I have, I think this might be a soft sit based on the title.
People versus Will.
This is a court video that was just posted yesterday. Obnoxiously rude pro se begs the court to hold him in contempt. And I remember this judge. This judge is good. He does not fall for the sovereign citizen stuff.
People versus Willard Turner. Mr. Fanto, good morning.
Morning, Judge. With Mr. Turner's permission, I'm requesting permission to withdraw from the case. I have spoken with Teresa Patton, the regional MIDC counsel. She's indicated that she will appoint an attorney not part of our group here. And Mr. Turner's given me permission to provide her with his phone number and email so that that attorney can reach out to her.
Okay.
So I'd ask this matter maybe be set out 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That way they can facilitate, or if you prefer 1 week.
The quickest is.
So 1 week, Judge.
Sure.
1 week, Judge. And I will, as soon as we're done here, I will send a note to Ms. Pat.
So we'll set all the matters for the 9th. And this is a pre-trial and settlement conference.
Yes, sir.
Is this with the jury or is this with not the jury?
No, this is a pre-trial and settlement conference.
Why can't I have it today?
Excuse me. So the your court-appointed attorney that you're looking for.
I can represent myself.
Do you want
They
to
forced my signature in the first place. And then he has the nerve to sit there and try to represent me and do force me impossible.
Hang on a second, because you have a right to remain silent. I don't want you to accidentally say something.
I'm not. I know what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm just.
And I have proof of it.
Sure.
Gotta love when sovereign citizens immediately start running their mouths and ruining their own case.
That's, you're not coming out. I just want to make sure you understand your rights, because a lot of people don't. I just want to make sure. I always make sure people do. So
they violated my rights when they took and detained me.
Well, first off,
so I don't even know why I'm here.
Do you want a court-appointed attorney or do you not want a court-appointed attorney? That's all I'm asking.
Why is it that you guys are continuously inconveniencing me? First,
nobody's
that y'all signed to me. I didn't even sign my signature. I didn't sign my signature for a court-appointed attorney. And then you gave me a lawyer because you gave me the opportunity to talk, and then you're trying to interrupt what I'm saying. This is part of my experience. You're violating my rights from the jump, and then you're still inconveniencing me. Then you want to talk over me like I don't have a right to defend myself.
And by the way, Nightwolf, I did get your video that you sent, and thank you. I haven't decided if I'm going to show it yet or not, because the video does come from the Law and Crime channel, which I've had issues with that channel in the past involving copyright stuff. So I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see if I play it here on stream.
This is me representing myself. You want to stop me from defending myself?
I didn't stop you from anything. I just asked a question, yes or no. Do you want a court-appointed attorney? And so on.
I had one, but obviously you guys keeping inconveniencing me because she didn't show up. There was another female that was assigned to my case. They sent me down for documentation. First, it was another lawyer, and then I asked what was going on with the.
In this matter, there was not. I have 2 house counsel. Both of them are male.
He was supposed to be a lawyer, and then they replaced him with a female because I didn't like his representation. He was giving me the poorest deal possible.
Mr. Turner.
What evidence I provided a USB drive showing that when the police arrived, I was not causing disturbance. The bank also has camera footage of the whole incident showing that I did not cause a disturbance, but that's what she told the police. That's hearsay. And you illegally detain me when I have no felonies and no misdemeanors. And then you take away a day of my life. I don't get my random rights written to me. They sexually assaulted me. They made me wear a gown, a suicide gown with no clothes on and a free.
Right now, Linda, we are watching a sovereign citizen in court completely just making things worse for themselves, because of course they do.
Freezing jail cell for a whole night when I committed no crime. And the best.
Spoiler, you wouldn't be in that jail cell if you didn't commit a crime. And yeah, the cells are probably going to be cold, because like I said during another video, jails aren't supposed to be comfortable. They're not supposed to be 5-star luxury hotels.
best thing you can give me after you steal my car because it wasn't on the bank's property at all. It was actually at the bar. I had my car started because I live out of my vehicle, but I wasn't driving. I actually had my car parked. And I explained that to the officer when they came and detained me after I was standing outside. The young lady who was assigned to my case, because I was wondering, like, why did they cut my car and why can't I buy gas? Because I'm out here without a place to stay. I even have documentation that I sent to this lawyer who was supposed to represent me today.
The answer to that, Jim, is never. They never make it better for themselves.
But I asked them to, recluse because it's like, dude, you're not giving me the best deal. They stole my vehicle and then they stole a day of my life when I committed no crime. And if they were good cops, they would have did due diligence and watched the camera footage to show whether or not she was saying was truthful or not. But they didn't go off of that. They violated my rights and detained me, then took the vehicle that I was staying out of. I already had dealt with harassment before because I reported them to them about human trafficking in the park that I stayed at. I was staying in Heritage Park. I said, hey, there's human trafficking going on. I know because this guy, blah, blah, blah. They ignored that until someone else filed a complaint. And then they took my car away the first time. That's the reason why I ended up at the bank, because I filed a dispute with the hotel I had to stay at because they took my belongings out of my car without a warrant, without a powerful cause.
Yeah, I was gonna say that guy at the bottom of the screen looks familiar. Isn't he also pretty sure he's also a sovereign citizen? So I wonder if we'll get two for the price of one here.
Took my car the first time, which I have receipts. Then I got my car back because that was a place for me to stay. After I got my car back, I called Chase Bank like, hey, why am I being charged for this hotel stay when they violated my rights? They left my bedroom door when I was asleep. I said no disturbances. They had no banner for me to put outside my door. They just opened my car, my hotel door and left me vulnerable. So I went to the bank to ask why they stopped my car because I couldn't buy any gas or any food.
Mr. Turner, you're
And they
talking about
arrested
a
me.
lot of facts of the case, which is what the trial is for. When everybody's under.
But we were supposed to have a pre-trial today, but you're trying to stop it because I don't want him representing me like I can't defend myself.
I didn't say you couldn't. I just asked, would you like?
He asked for an extension another week. But why?
Because you don't
Why
want,
keep
you don't
holding my
want him
time
as
up?
your attorney.
I had an attorney, but I mean,
Listen,
the deal that you're giving me is not good.
Listen, I need yes or no answers to the following questions.
I can represent
You don't-
myself.
You want to represent yourself,
Yes.
is what you're saying. You understand the job of representing yourself. You understand that?
Yes, because I provided evidence of my situation, my hardship. I have it in my bag downstairs.
Okay.
I have tons of proof. I have visual, audio, video.
That's
corroborating
that's
my
great for
story.
trial. That's great for trial, but not right now, because I don't want, you said some facts about the case that you don't have to say anything about the case. And nobody's here under oath, nobody's here in a trial situation.
I know, because I feel like why do I even have to
So
be
that-
here when they illegally took
because-
my car and
because
they put me in a situation that forced me to come before you?
Again, you're arguing a point that isn't the time for that argument right now. So,
This is a
do you
pre-trial,
understand, do you understand the law and the charges?
Obviously,
Do you understand?
yes,
Okay.
I want to
Just
defend
asking,
myself.
because what I would do is, if you didn't, I would have him still stay on as just a second chair. It's like if you had a legal question about something. Would you like him to stay on your case? As
I
a
want
second
nothing
chair?
to do with this man.
Okay, so just making sure, because
I already cleared
you
it.
don't, you do
I
not
just
have.
told you
you
I
do
can
not-
represent myself, and you just keep
Listen,
undermining me.
I'm
I
not
don't want
undermining
nothing to do with
anything.
this
I
man.
haven't.
The deal
Sir,
you
listen.
That figures, of course. These sovereign citizens can never follow basic instructions. So the dude at the bottom, which is Mr. Martin, had to be there in person, but instead shows up on Zoom. Boy. Hey, Rob. Good morning, my friend. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Listen, I'm telling you what now.
And he think it's
If
funny.
you make one more allegation of me undermining you, I'm just asking you questions. That's all I'm doing. I just wanted to make sure, because you have a Juris Doctorate. You graduate from a law school. Anyway.
I don't need to. If I study enough law,
I
I don't have
trust
to have
me,
a degree
I don't
to
dis-
justify
I'm not
my answer.
Sir, I'm not disagreeing.
You're trying to insult me. You're trying to say because I don't have credentials, that means that I'm not able to defend myself.
Not at all.
That's
Not
yes,
at
it is
all.
a subliminal insult. It's
Not at
petty
all.
as well.
Absolutely not at all. I grew up going to the library every day and reading free books about all kinds of stuff. I know a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even need a degree for.
Right. So
I agree with you.
Or
I agree.
topic of discussion. Why did you bring that up
because
about
I'm-
why you asked me if I have those credentials?
because I want to know if you wanted someone as a backup behind you that you could ask questions.
Definitely not this guy. That's why I told him to
Okay,
because
so
he
you
wasn't
said,
trying to help.
definitely not this guy. You
Absolutely.
like somebody else.
That's
You
more of
could
my
just-
time. That's what you don't understand.
And
they're taxing me every day to my cars and
stop
every
arguing.
time. They're raising the price, bro.
You're
So
arguing.
it's like, okay, if I get out of here, you say, okay.
I think the judge is being patient here, but maybe a little too patient. Like, I don't know. At least one good thing, if you're on Zoom, is that the judge can just mute you. But when you're there in person, can't really do that. Although the judge could put him in contempt of court for disrupting the proceeding.
Pay him dropping on the tickets, right? I still have to pay
So
$1,000.
you'd like to talk with the prosecutor
plus
today?
for my car
You'd
payment.
like to talk to the prosecutor today? Yeah. That's what a pretrial is about. It's a pretrial / settlement conference where you get to talk with the prosecutor, and if the two of you can come to some sort of
Yes, that's why that's on my
great.
case.
So go outside here. The officer will take you to the office. We're going to put you on the phone since you're here in person. He's on Zoom. We're going to go ahead and put you on Zoom, and you can take care of that. Mr. Fanto, you are so welcome to. Yes, you are. You can withdraw in this case.
Thank you.
All right.
Judge, we're back in the main session. I haven't been able to come up with a resolution for Mr. Turner's case.
That's because he's giving me the poor options possible. Again, I have evidence showing that I was not driving my vehicle.
Well, at least now the sovereign citizen is on phone, and the judge can probably at least mute him now.
Because my car was parked at the bar does not mean I was driving. That's also called designated drivers or people who are in your vehicle. They could have left the scene. They wasn't present when I pulled up there or while I got there. They were present while I was standing outside the bank. My car was still on, and I told
Mr. Turner, Mr. Turner, you're back in the main session. You're not in the breakout room with Mr. Greco.
I know,
so.
because they're trying to prolong this process after violating my civil rights. They have no reason to even keep me in this trial process.
Two questions, sir. These are yes or no questions. One, we're going to set this for a trial. Yes?
This is the trial. And the deal was he was going to drop the four tickets.
No, the trial is not today, sir. The trial.
Really? And this dude said at the beginning he wanted to represent himself, but apparently he doesn't know the difference between a pretrial hearing and the actual trial. Dude, this is a freaking pretrial hearing. This isn't the time to argue your case. This is just to go, make sure everyone's basically ready for the trial, basically.
Trial's not today. If you want a jury trial.
The resolution that was given to me was he was going to drop the four tickets.
Sir, do you want a
I don't
jury
want to try.
trial?
I want to cancel. I want to handle this matter as soon as possible. I don't want to prolong this situation at all.
Okay, so do you want? It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no question. Do you want a jury trial? You have a constitutional right to a trial by jury. Do you want the jury trial?
I want a resolution today. And as far as the deal that's been in place,
Well, there's not going to be a resolution today because you have a right to a jury trial. Would you like a jury trial? Yes or no?
Why can't I accept the deal? Why can't I accept the deal? What's
You
up
can,
with that?
Willard, you can accept the original deal if that's what you want to do on the driving license suspended.
The deal was all four tickets are dropped, right? That's including the bank incident. So if that's the case, then why won't they release my car? They got the price of my vehicle at sky high, and I can't afford that because I have documentation.
Your Honor, he
that
won't
I am home.
accept. A deal has been offered.
That's not what I'm saying. You're trying to dispute what I'm saying. I'm trying to address the deal because if that's going to be the complete I accept, why can't my vehicle be released? Because they had no reason to tow it. I wasn't driving.
So there seems to be a confusion as to whether or not you are accepting the deal and whether or not you agree to the deal. And I want to make sure that you understand the deal. So just Mr. Greco, what is the offer that was made to Mr. Turner?
He can plead guilty to driving while license suspended, the 2024 or the -0067-OT case, dismiss the other charges. And that's what's been presented to him before and what's presented to him today.
All right, so Mr. Turner, just so you understand.
Exactly. Either take the deal or not. And I do remember that show from way back in the day, Deal or No Deal.
And that includes the civil infractions, Mr. Greco?
That's correct, Your Honor, to resolve.
All right, so Mr. Turner, there's 2 civil infractions. No plates, no proof of insurance. Both of those would be dismissed. There is a driving on a suspended license from 2023 misdemeanor. That would be dismissed. The disturbing the public would be dismissed. The disturbing the peace would be dismissed. The misdemeanor for unregistered vehicle would be dismissed. The civil infraction for no proof of insurance from a different time would be dismissed.
Oh, of course he can negotiate all of this, but unfortunately for him, that isn't how any of this works. Like, really, at this point, he's just wasting the court's time.
And then you would plead guilty to
I did
driving
hear
on a
about
suspended
that.
license.
I
So
never
you're
saw it.
pleading guilty to 1 charge, 1 misdemeanor, that's punishable by 93 days in jail and or up to $500 in fines. That's up to, I'm just telling you what the maximums are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases would be dismissed. Are you accepting, do you understand that offer?
Why is there jail time if I plead to not
Mr.
driving
Turner,
my license?
Mr. Turner,
I
Mr.
just
Turner.
have a question. I have a question.
I know, I'm trying to explain that question to you. It is my job when I tell somebody what the deal is to give you what the maximum possible penalties are under that criminal statute. That doesn't mean that. I'm just making you aware.
I totally understand it, but what I'm asking is, okay, I presented if you don't have income, if you're not working, and unemployment is playing with your money, leaving you in a hardship where you.
Now, you see, a smart person would likely take the deal. But here's the thing, everyone. Sovereign citizens are not smart people. If they were smart, they wouldn't be doing this whole sausage stuff in the first place.
You don't have income. Those things require income. And the context of those tickets that I got, my car was totaled. Someone was speeding in a residential area and totaled my car, right? The officer issued 2 tickets. That one was stating that I was impeding traffic. And the other one said that, my insurance was expired. I didn't have the money to renew my insurance. So this cop gave me 2 tickets that suspended my license. I had filed a complaint with the city council in Underley Park. I also filed a complaint with their police station about the officer. Their officer is no longer on the force. But the judge who was responsible for hearing my complaint, as far as when I wrote them
a sovereign citizen without any income, colored me surprised.
Letter, he did not dismiss the charges, which affected my license. I am trying to survive. That vehicle was my residence, sir.
Sure.
Where's the compassion?
What I'm saying is this. I need to know, because today I'm doing one of 2 things. You guys can come to some sort of resolution, or I administratively need to get this case set up for the next step. And the next step would be the trial stage. So, did you understand the deal that you would be pleading guilty to 1 count and 7 counts would all be dismissed? Do you understand that part? Okay. All right. So this is just yes or no. Is it just yes or no? Sir, this is just yes or no. All right. So I just want to go piece by piece to make sure you understand everything that we're talking about here, that's been offered to you.
Yeah,
secondly, do you understand that the one case that you would be pleading guilty to is a misdemeanor? And under Michigan statute, for this particular misdemeanor, the possible maximum penalty is 93 days in jail and or up to $500 in fines. Do you understand that?
Right, but that's the problem, because I'm living in a hardship. I don't have a home, and that was the only place I had to resort to. So, like, you're trying to sit there and punish your own, trying to survive.
I'm not punishing anybody. I didn't say, sir, stop. I didn't punish anybody. I didn't punish any. Sir, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court if you keep cutting me off. I'm literally trying to inform you as well as I possibly can of everything, the totality of everything that's happening here today for you, and giving you every option to make an informed decision. All I'm telling you, and I'm not saying that this is your sentence or will be your sentence. You haven't even pled guilty yet. I'm just telling you what the maximum possible penalties are for this particular crime that's in the offer that you would be pleading guilty to. So, in order to plead guilty,
Pretty much. I mean, like the way I've understood this, basically he would have to plead guilty to one charge, but then all the rest of the charges the prosecutor will dismiss. Oh yes, Judge Oakley would have destroyed this guy. He was the best. We've seen some great judges here on the channel, but Judge Oakley dealing with that sovereign citizen was the best.
you would waive your right to a trial by judge or by jury, the right to call witnesses, cross-examine witnesses, the right to be a witness for yourself, or in the alternative, the right to remain silent, not have that silence used against you. Do you understand those constitutional rights?
Yeah, but my constitutional rights were violated because they didn't catch me driving my car. They went off a hearsay and they detained me. How is it fair to me?
I'm not, sir, this is not the trial. I'm just asking you, I'm just ascertaining what you are aware of and what you are not aware of. Okay? So if you were
in a predicament,
sir,
if they wouldn't have legally detained me.
Mr. Turner, if you were to take this plea, if you were to take that offer, that deal that they gave to you, you would have to waive the constitutional rights and because there would not be a trial of any kind. Do you understand that part?
Yeah, and that's not fair. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you, like, how is this fair to me?
How would it not be fair? The judge is trying to explain to you that if you decided to take the plea deal, there wouldn't be a trial, because at that point you would be pleading guilty. Therefore, there would be no need for a freaking trial. Hell, I'm not a lawyer or really have any knowledge in law or anything like that. But hell, even I understand it. It's not difficult to understand.
Because
okay,
so
so what you're saying is you're saying that none of this is fair and the offer is not fair. The other option is the other option is I set it for trial. Would you like a jury trial of your peers?
But then that means I have to wait a whole nother month, right? With stress.
I don't know when that date is.
They still have my car.
You're already set. It's already set. Mr. Turner, the jury date is already set for May 7th. I have to have the opportunity to bring people in there, and you have a constitutional right to have them come in. We do voir dire, where you get to ask the questions of the jury. When we're picking the jury, you get to participate in all of that. That's why I asked if you wanted House counsel.
That is true, Luna, and I think everyone here probably has more knowledge of the law than this guy.
Because the House counsel could assist you with that. You have studied that yourself, and you claim that you do know that stuff. So, and that's fine. You have a right to represent yourself as well. And I'm not going to take that away from you. I'm just saying there's only two options. I'm not going to just dismiss the case.
But my question is, okay.
Here's the thing.
Also
they have
true,
a deal
Casey.
that they offered you. I think you understand every single.
Deal, Your Honor. They illegally detained me for no reason.
We're going to set it for trial. Then we already have it set for trial. I had the trial on May 7th.
I'm trying to get you to understand. It's like, how can you sit there and undermine?
Sure. That's anything you want to testify to. You have the opportunity to do that at trial. You do have the right to remain silent. You also have the ability.
Detained in jail. They lied and said I was suicidal, and then they want to give me the best deal. My car's still in impound. What about my vehicle?
And again, he's bringing up stuff. Like, really, he's trying to argue his case right now. This isn't the time to argue your case. If you want to argue your case this badly, just plead not guilty and go to trial. Unfortunately for you, yes, you have to wait longer to resolve your case, because unfortunately for you, the world doesn't revolve around you.
Sir, you are going to have a trial on May 7th. At that time, I will swear you in. If you want to testify, you have every right to testify. You can be a witness for yourself. You also have the right to remain silent.
Decision. I'm asking you a question.
Okay, so you're.
Dude, the judge has asked you multiple times if you wanted to take the plea deal, and you refuse to answer. And when that happens, the judge can enter a not guilty plea on your behalf.
What the decision? You haven't made the decision for what? Whether you're going to take this deal or whether you want a jury trial. That's the only two options.
Yeah,
Which one
I
is
haven't
it?
made a decision on anything, but you guys are trying to force my hand, just like how they forcefully took me and detained me, and they had me butt naked saying I was suicidal. But yet I'm still.
Like, see, I don't understand how judges can put up with people like this. Seriously. Like, if I was the judge right now, I would tell him, all right, one last time, do you want to take the plea deal or not? The words out of your mouth better be a yes or no. And if he just starts rambling again, I would mute him and enter a not guilty plea for him.
I'm not forcing you to do anything, sir. I need you to answer the question because I have other cases to do. So do you want the jury trial or do you want to take their deal? That's the only two options we have today.
But if I plead guilty, that means now I have a misdemeanor on my file.
That would be
When I
correct.
did
That
nothing.
is a correct assertion.
So you dirty my name with a legal detainment. And
All
you
right, so
give me
sir,
no
I'm gonna listen. You're here in the building on the phone. It's hard for me to hear you. Just hang up and come right in my courtroom because it's just gonna be a lot easier to actually hear you. I can't. The phones are good, but not. My hearing is just not the greatest. All right, Mr. Attorney. Yeah, I just probably didn't hear because my hearing's not real good, so I just want to make sure. So the what I'm asking is this: today they had offered you a deal. You're more than welcome to take it if you like to. If you don't think it's a good deal, then don't take the deal. That's entirely up to you. No one's forcing you. I'm not.
I have a clean history.
Stop interrupting me. Stop talking to you. Listen, I'm literally trying to explain to you what your options are, and just.
And I'm aware of.
And you pick. Okay, so you're aware of.
You're
Just
not
said
giving
that
me
you're
good options though, because you already violated my rights.
I'm not violating any of your rights. I'm asking you, do you want a jury trial or do you want to take their deal? That's the two options that I have today.
Yeah, he's been at the courthouse the entire time. At the start of the video, he was in the courtroom itself, but then he went to a breakout room to talk to a lawyer.
And I can't negotiate. I can't renegotiate the deal. Like you guys.
Oh, you were in there. You were. It's not between me. I'm not part of the deal. I'm just the guy who adjudicates everything. The two parties are the ones who talk about the deal. Now you had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Greco.
And I'm asking you, do you feel this is fair?
That's not for me to call. It's your case. I can't tell you what to do. When I'm wearing these robes, it's like being a referee. I can call the whistle, blow a whistle, throw a flag.
Seriously, now he's asking the judge basically for legal advice, which the judge can't give. If you want legal help and you want legal advice, you should have kept your damn lawyer.
But I can't give legal advice to either side. If Mr. Greco had a question about your case, he was like, Judge, what do you think I should charge? No, that's on you, man. That's your job constitutionally. There has to be a separation of powers.
Is this been recorded? Are you documenting all this?
Yes. Exactly, Casey.
Okay.
There has to be a separation of powers. I can't tell him what to charge. I can't tell the police department what to charge. They're the executive branch. But you're going to sue me for civil rights violation?
You're assigned whoever is responsible for violating my rights because you're overseeing this. It's before.
And now, basically, because this softset isn't getting his way, he's threatening to sue the judge. This will go over well, I'm sure. Oh man!
Before you first, right? And I just
it's before me because I have
right. And I just told you, which I have.
You have two options. Would you like to take a trial, or would you like to take the? Stop interrupting. Seriously, stop interrupting.
See how I paid? Okay.
No, because you can't interrupt me because I'm asking you a question. I need an answer to.
I already gave you several answers. I asked you a question.
So we're going to set this for a jury trial.
That's not what I want. I'm asking you, how do you feel this is a fair deal to me?
Right to.
It's my constitutional right to not go to jail, but they detained me illegally.
And this is not the time and place to argue that.
How is it not? You got me standing here.
We're not at trial.
Wasting my time. When these charges should even be put on me in the first place.
No, you have 3 seconds to stop interrupting me, or I'm going to hold you in contempt. You have a constitutional right to testify at trial under oath, where you are subject to cross-examination. This is not the trial. The witnesses aren't here. This isn't the trial. This is merely just an opportunity for you, the prosecutor, if you want to talk because you're representing yourself. Your attorney would talk with them, but you're representing yourself. So you had the opportunity to talk. Did you make a counteroffer back? I'm assuming you talked in there.
I didn't get a chance to be hung up. That's the point. You guys continue to violate on rights.
It's not you guys, because you keep lumping.
You're a part of that.
The prosecutor probably hung up on you because of the way you're acting right now. It probably was the same way when you and the prosecutor were talking. The prosecutor probably made you an offer, and you just started off with your nonsensical, irrelevant rants.
You are again interrupting me. I'm not part.
So I can't talk ever.
I'll
let you talk, but every time I have something to say,
I'm not part of them. I'm not part of them.
Conflicted about your morality.
I'm not part of them. Use the law to stifle my into custody. Let's go. Listen. You want to?
This is not fair.
Question. Hang on 1 second. Do you want to answer my question? Do you want a jury trial or do you want to take their deal? That's the only thing I have to offer you today. There's nothing more that I can do because this is not the jury. This is not the day for the trial. Nobody's here under oath. You have every single right to testify under oath at trial if you want to. But this is not the trial. So would you like a jury trial, which is already set for May 7th, or do you want to take the offer that they gave you? That's the only options you have. You keep lumping me in with them. I'm a judicial branch.
My question is why
I don't
have a right to negotiate the offer and include what I actually feel is fair? I didn't get a chance to even vocalize that. They just dismissed me even bringing to the attention that they illegally detained me. So why can I negotiate the deal?
So Mr. Greco.
And then you got
Mr. Hank.
Hang
on a second. Mr. Greco. Mr. Turner is here and he says that he did not get a chance to give you his counter offer. So go ahead and give him your counter offer. What is your counter offer?
I have the right to sue because they illegally.
Listen, this is not a counter offer. What is?
All right, sir. What's your counter offer? I have the right to sue you. Like, really? Hold him in contempt at this point. It's clear he has no intention of taking any deal unless they basically dismiss every single thing, which isn't going to happen. Like, he's just wasting the court's time at this point.
What is your counter offer?
I want if I accept the deal, right? I want it to be all time served, that ticket drop as well, because I have proof that I am homeless, number one. And two, the officer did not catch me driving. I was in the facility.
Now look, that sucks. You're homeless, and I'm sorry for that. But really, that's not the court's problem. That is a you problem. That's not the court's fault.
My car was still started. That doesn't mean I was driving my car, because you can drive you and you lost your car. He had no proof of me driving a vehicle at all.
And then you're getting into the facts of the case.
Right. Can I talk? This is about
it's not an offer.
It is. You said I can negotiate the deal, right? I'm trying to negotiate the deal.
This is negotiating.
I have evidence showing my innocence.
They say that you're going to drop 7 cases and you plead guilty to 1. What is your counter offer? What is your counter offer?
I don't sue.
That's not even a counter offer. I'm talking about because I have proof. Not for this case. I don't have jurisdiction over that because that would be depending on how much you're asking for. That would be a circuit court downtown.
Which is next. This is tying up my time.
That's great. Go there. But what I'm saying is, this case is just a criminal case that's in front of me, and they're offering.
Right. They're trying to treat as a criminal, and I'm not.
7 cases, and you plead guilty to 1. What is your counter offer to that?
And but it's like this is not.
All right, so is that your counter offer? Is that you won't sue if they do what? Drop all the cases, or
if I plead guilty because my license is suspended, so I can take responsibility and accountability that my fact of the matter is my license is suspended. But again, it was because a cop gave me 4 tickets. My car got.
I understand what you're saying. So what you're saying is, I just want to understand so I make sure Mr. Greco understands. Your counter offer is that you would plead guilty to the driving while license is suspended, but you want the fines and costs waived and no jail time, and you won't sue. That's what
exactly because I can take responsibility.
Mr. Greco.
And I didn't do nothing wrong.
I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
I provided evidence of my hardship. There's a homeless.
I would have taken all that into consideration anyway during sentencing, because that's what I do. And if you don't ask me, ask anybody. I waive fines and costs all the time for people who are in financial hardship because they can't control that the universe just took away all their money. And there's actually an ability to pay schedule and formula that I look at every single case. I don't just feel like $500. It's not my job. It's not my job to make money for the city. it's about justice for each case. And that's what I look at. So, Mr. Greco, just so the people have an understanding of Mr. Turner has offered, and I just want to make sure what I have in front of me, that there's a meeting of the minds. Both parties have come to the same exact understanding of what the resolution is. Mr. Turner has agreed that he would plead guilty to the driving while license suspended on the 240067 case. The other matter is being dismissed, just as you had stated. And he's asking if the fines and costs could be waived due to the fact that he's homeless, and any time served would be given credit for because you were arrested the original day.
On January 18th.
So there would be 1 day of, so he'd be getting 1 day of jail with credit for the 1 day served. As to that, not really a counter offer, but slight variation on the offer. So you guys are pretty close anyway. As to the people accept that as the offer on the table today.
With his acquiescence to a full release with respect to no lawsuit, I think he put on there.
That's correct. I didn't say that part because he had said it. With that you're not suing. You had stated that you're not
Can
going to
you
sue.
include the vehicle? Because all my belongings is in here. I don't have the money to get my belongings out of my
I didn't hear what you said about the vehicle.
Can you include my vehicle?
The vehicle, where is the vehicle now?
Area towing.
At area towing?
This guy, man, he just keeps moving the goalpost. You know, it's like one thing to another with this guy.
Your Honor, if I may, he does. I think the court has a form. The court has a form downstairs for him to file a motion with the court to appeal any impoundment fees. I mean, because that's really
okay.
Him and area towing, but there is a form for him to fill out.
Okay.
So there's a form downstairs. So I can't.
It's like a motion. It's like a motion.
That's a separate civil case under the statutes. So I can't really include it into yours because this isn't about you guys. There's a different party who I can't make a party to your guys' contract. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you owed somebody money, I can't say Officer Frisky will pay it if you don't. She's like, I'm not even in. So I can't say what area towing can or can't do. There is a form that you can file downstairs for the return of the vehicle.
A trial with this sauce, it definitely would be interesting. I would say go ahead and sue. Let's see how far it gets him. Pretty sure he won't get very far.
And we'll handle that case on that case. So
if I understand, Your Honor, the counteroffer is that he'll plead guilty to the 2024 driving while license suspended. He'll do this if there is an agreement that there is a waiver of fines and costs we could do time served on the time that he had indicated that he's in custody, with a waiver and release of any civil litigation in the matter, and we can be done.
All right, so with regard to the waiver and release, is that something that we're just going to do on the record, or did you want to send something here because he's here and I don't want him to have to take another day to come here?
I have a very simple form that I can email to the judge's clerk and be done.
Okay, so do you have so how much time you got? Like 20 minutes or less?
I can get it to you in 5 minutes.
Okay. So in 5 minutes, let me recall this case because I want you to be able to look at that form that says basically it's a standard. I agree that I'm not going to sue type thing, but I don't want to put it on the record until you've seen it. So he's going to email that. Ronnie, when that comes in, let me just hit print and then we'll have Mr. Turner look at that. So Mr. Turner, if you want to just have a seat in the gallery and I'll recall your case because I want you to be able to look at that.
This is reasonable claims, but I'm trying to say that was separate incidents, which is how when they were all during that situation, that's how they got my car in the first place because the cops called them to tow it. But if that's not going to release my vehicle, then it's like that.
No, this release doesn't include your vehicle. That's between you and area towing. Like I said, area towing is not here. They can't be a party to this agreement because they're a third party.
So why was they called when they arrested?
Because they were just performing a civil duty that they're contracted with the city to do. That's all.
But that makes no sense. If they're not.
Oh, listen, it does make sense. If you get hit by a car, they'd send an ambulance. The ambulance would take you to the hospital, and guess what? The ambulance company would send you to the ambulance. Stop interrupting me. I've been so patient with you, sir, and you just keep interrupting me. You somehow think that talking over top of me will somehow just change the situation. It's not. If the ambulance picks you up at an accident and takes you to the hospital, guess what? The ambulance is going to send you a bill for taking you to the hospital. Either your insurance pays for it, and if it doesn't, you don't have insurance, then guess what? You're on the hook for paying for it. Why? Because they took you to the hospital and helped you out. Area towing is just like an ambulance. They showed up. I don't know. There's some kind of situation. There's a car where it shouldn't be. All right, that's our job with the city. They take it. Now, if you think that they wrongfully took it, that's what that hearing over there is for. But area towing is not here today. And I'm not going to get into the car situation with you because area towing is not here, because they're going to say, no, we did have a right to take a car. And you're going to say, no, you didn't have a right to take a car. And then I'll make my decision. I'll listen to all the facts. That's not, but what you have in front of you is about the criminal matters, not about that, not about the car. So you gave Mr. Greco your counteroffer. He sent the release form right there. And I have no problem with waiving the fines and costs due to your hardship and accepting the fact that you already served 1 day in jail, and that's fine. So basically, are you signing that and taking that deal?
At this point, both the judge and prosecutor just want to be done with this guy, which is why I think they want him to take the deal. So just to be done with this. But of course, the idiot keeps moving the goalposts about his car being towed. Like, they have no control over that. That's between you and the tow company.
Or are we setting it for the jury trial on May 7th? That's the question right now.
I want to make sure that my car is released to me. If the car is released to me,
again, okay, then we're setting it for jury trial May 7th.
But I didn't say I didn't want it.
I'm choosing because you're obviously not doing.
And
after all that, the judge is setting it for trial.
Doing that, so there's only two options.
It doesn't reassure me my bill.
You stated on the record that you had no intention of suing them if you accept your offer and your counteroffer.
My offer was to include the vehicle. That's why
it doesn't include the vehicle because area towing is not here. Area towing is not part of the plea agreement because they are a third party, a separate party. That'd be like me and my administrative assistant, Miss Hancock, coming up with an agreement. And in the agreement, it's like, hey, Ronnie, if I don't pay you the money that I owe you, you know what? I'll get Mr. Turner to pay. You'd be like, hold up, I'm not even part of that contract. That's literally you can't.
They wanted them to take my car, but they had.
They're not part of the contract, sir. They're not part of the plea agreement. So are you either accepting the plea agreement as you modified it and Mr. Greco accepted it, or we're having the May 7th jury trial? So which is it? You got 3 seconds to fight because you've read through it all. You've had half an hour to look at it, and I answered every single question without giving you any legal advice that I possibly could. So which one are we doing? You
I leave my property out the car. So if I can get all my stuff out the car.
That's between you and area towing. It's not, they're not part of the criminal matter. That's a civil matter between them.
I'm gonna take my chances with the court.
Okay, so you want to go to the jury trial?
Oh boy, this guy is an idiot. This could have been done with, you could have just taken the deal, but now you want to take your chance at trial, all because they're not agreeing that you can get your car back, because they can't agree to that, because they have no control over that, because that is an issue between you and the freaking tow company. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you drop out of freaking preschool and kindergarten. This is the results.
Yeah,
that's all right, we'll see you at the jury trial. It's May 7th. Make sure you're here, sir. Mr. Greco, I'm going to place the copy that Ms. Hancock printed out. I'm going to place that in the file.
Okay, I got another one I see in one of my rooms to deal with.
All right, very good.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Boy, I think the judge in this situation let him go on way too long and should have been held in contempt probably within the first 15 minutes of that video. So hopefully the trial will be streamed because that would be entertaining to watch. Exactly. All 7 charges are back on the table. It's just, this is like Chili DeCastro all over again. He had a great plea deal that would have resulted in no jail time whatsoever. And just look at him now. He was so confident that his ridiculous argument was going to work, and now he's sitting in jail until September. All right, I think we have time for one more video today. This is one I kind of saw this morning. I saw the title and it caught my interest. So let me bring this up.
I just Cash App the back.
So this video is titled Facebook Marketplace Scam Backfires. PS5 Thief Faces Charges. And this is from the channel Crime Cam Now. Another great channel that we'll post in the chat. Also, the court video we just watched, Old Squishy Gardner, another fantastic channel. Be sure to check them out as well.
I sent him the money, he acted like he didn't get it. Cash App acts funny all the time.
I have the guy that I believe he met up with. I'm not a bad kid at all. Under arrest at this point.
You was prosecuted?
Oh yeah.
I apologize, my dog.
In May 2022, the Dunwoody Police Department
This is about a 30-minute video.
Received a report. A young man had his PlayStation 5 stolen from him in the parking lot of a Best Buy store in Dunwoody, Georgia. He had met with another individual through Facebook Marketplace to sell the gaming console. However, the supposed buyer took off with the PS5 after claiming to have sent payment via Cash App. The victim quickly reported the incident to the police, providing them with a detailed description of the thief and the license plate number. Fast forward to May 26th, when the diligent officers of the Dunwoody Police Department spotted a vehicle matching the description of the one involved in the theft.
So basically, the suspected criminal just took a guy's PlayStation 5 right from him in a parking lot. What's wrong with people? I can't stand thieves, first of all. And all that to try and make a quick buck while ripping someone off who paid with their hard-earned money for that PlayStation 5, because trust me, PS5s are not cheap. They are expensive. Especially, this was in 2022 when the supply was still low because of all the chip shortages because of the pandemic.
That's gonna be 41. 41.
Take care, Night Wolf.
Pretty cool. I just met a guy at, I sell shoes. You said talk about shoes? I sell shoes. You met a guy I can pull up my maps and show you where I'm selling these. I don't sell nothing, sir. Here, which one?
The driver, fitting the suspect's description, was promptly detained and questioned.
All right. I'll send him in the back of your car.
Okay. All right.
That's what I did.
Here we go, sir.
I'm a good kid, guys.
Check.
I'm a good kid. I don't just.
Let's see here. Like I said, you're not
Take
under
care,
arrest at this
Ryan.
point, but I'm going to ask you a few things. I'm going to read.
So this is about a thief who allegedly stole someone's PS5 in a parking lot.
I'm going to read you stuff so you don't incriminate yourself.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Initially feigning ignorance, the suspect eventually admitted to the transaction, claiming a glitch in the Cash App system.
You can decide anytime to exercise these rights and not answer any questions and statements.
Yes, sir.
Being said that, do you wish to answer any of my questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, were you in Dunwoody last week?
I don't remember.
Just think hard about it because we have plate readers everywhere.
Maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe. I mean, I'd be everywhere.
Okay. Did you meet up with anybody in Dunwoody to buy something?
Yes, sir.
What was that thing?
Probably maybe I get shoes. I buy shoes. I get PS5, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anything in particular where you would have used a application to purchase it? Like, I mean, like there's Zelle, there's Cash App, there's
Cash App. Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you use that to buy something in Dunwoody?
Yeah, I use Cash App to buy everything, sir.
Anything in particular? Like what's the one thing you would buy?
I only buy shoes and PlayStation 5, stuff like that, sir. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's the only thing I buy.
Okay. All right. Is the PlayStation that's in the back of your car still in that box?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there...
So this guy was dumb enough to steal a PS5, a PlayStation 5, and it sounds like it's been about a week between that, when that happened, and what we're watching now. And you're telling me he was too dumb that he didn't bother to take the stolen PlayStation 5 out of his freaking car? Like really, how stupid can these criminals be?
Any other PlayStation that you've recently purchased? That's why I asked you about Dunwoody. Is there a PlayStation?
Oh no, I meet up with people and I buy PlayStation 5 and I just resell them.
Okay.
I don't steal them. I don't do anything like that.
So you're saying you didn't meet up with anybody at the Best Buy?
Sir, I told you I meet up with people. Yes, sir. I meet up with people and buy PlayStation 5s.
Okay.
Yes.
And was there a particular one where you were going to buy one for $100?
Yeah.
Send him the money on Cash App?
Yeah.
And then what happened with that?
I sent him the money. He acted like he didn't get it. I showed him the payment, and once he just kept like, bro, I didn't get it. I'm like, bro, it says on my phone that you got it. It says pending, but it's waiting for. I don't know what it's waiting for. Cash App acts funny all the time. And once he kept acting like, I said, bro, I'm finna pull over here, and I said, bro, I'm finna leave. I didn't know what was gonna go on. I didn't do anything wrong.
Hey, Goddess of Truth, great to see you. And thank you, Casey, for the 10 gifted memberships. As always, thank you for your generosity and support. And welcome to all the new members. Nick, Biblical, Big Evil, Scott, Kelly, Dave, Bob, Miranda, Casey, Marie. Welcome.
I remember say anything towards him, anything like that, sir. So I honestly don't even, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I know what I was told, so that's why I'm asking you now. Because what I was told then is that with your phone, you had it set a certain way to where no matter what you did on it, it wasn't going to get through.
No, I can show you my phone right there.
So was your phone in airplane mode, or wasn't it at the time of making that transaction?
No, it was not, bro. It sent. So that's why I'm looking at my account like, you feel me? What is going on? So that's why I'm in my head. I'm thinking my money is shit and it's going out of my account. So I'm not gonna continue to sit around
Is there a reason that your profile on Facebook would have had a different name, or that all of a sudden the person trying to buy couldn't contact you and that they're instantly blocked?
So it sounds like after the so-called sale went through, this dude changed his name on Facebook or either blocked the seller. What, like this dude, and you could tell he's just trying to make stuff up as he goes along with this story. He's not a good liar.
Well, the guy kept calling me. I gave him my number. The guy kept calling me. I'm just like, what's going on? So, I don't know, sir. I'm be honest with you. I don't know.
Okay. Well, what?
If I did it, and if, like I said, if he didn't, hey, bro, there's a position 5 right there he can get. Bro, there's no problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a...
Is that PlayStation that you bought at the Best Buy in Dunwoody, is it still in the vehicle now, or is it somewhere else?
That's one I recently just bought. You can have that one. Like I said, if you didn't,
that's not the one.
Oh no, sir, no, sir. If you can get them here or however that goes, sir, I can give them one. I don't know if you got the payment or not. So but I can call everybody else that I have got. You know what I'm saying? And
That is a good point, Big Bork, Little Bite. Like, really, why would I meet someone in a Best Buy parking lot to buy a PS5, which, for all could be used or damaged or something? Why wouldn't I just walk into the Best Buy and buy a brand new one and know that it will work and that it's under warranty if something is wrong with it?
they can tell you that I'm a verified seller. Verified seller.
Well, like I said, based on the odor, we're going to check the car just to make sure. Is there anything else in the vehicle aside from the firearm?
My firearm, no, sir. Okay, there's a small amount of marijuana, maybe like less than a gram. I haven't smoked it while driving or anything like that. Just driving around, that's it, sir. I'm not lying to you guys, keeping the whole 100. I'm not a criminal, not a bad kid.
True, Crystal, for sure.
So, where is the person that is supposed to be renting this vehicle? Because he lives right around the corner. I know who it's supposed to be because I talked to the person that actually owns this car that rents them out.
Okay.
And it's not you. So if I talked to him and he said, he gave me the license number and everything of the person that's supposed to be renting this that lives right over here. And as far as he knows, that's who's renting it, no one else.
Okay.
So if I tell him that someone else is driving, what do you think he's going to say?
Well, I've been paying him, but it's fine. He probably wouldn't. Yeah, he probably wouldn't notice me. It's definitely not rented to me. So yeah.
All right.
Is that a crime there though?
I don't necessarily agree with you with that, Richard. I've had my PS5 now for going on about 2 years now, I believe. I played it, and I've been playing a ton of games. Like Returnal's a good game, and the Final Fantasy remake is also good. And I do want to buy the new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at some point. I mean, there are some good games, and there are a lot of games. Plus, on top of that, basically every PS4 game also works with the PS5.
Just driving a car that's it's not just exactly rented to you. Is that a crime? Because I just did a car, nothing like that.
Not that, as long as the other person is still doing what they're supposed to do, but it goes probably against whatever civil contract that the other guy signed, because I'm sure just like any rental agreement with even the company, the rental company rented it to him, not to anyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
totally understandable. Yeah, so, it's like an agreement between me and you, and I let him in on it, and nobody knew about it.
Then if you crash or something, and you're not the one that's provided some sort of alternate insurance or whatever, and he did,
yes,
it's gonna come back.
Yes, sir. I definitely understand you. I definitely do.
Right. So just have a seat for me real quick, and then I'm gonna call that guy and see what he says, and then we'll go from there. But like I said,
Could you just let him know I'm the one that he's been talking to? Like, if that's fine. That means a lot because it does. Just let him know I'm the one he's been talking to, the one who's been sending him everything. But everything is cool between me and the guy.
Okay. Just like I said, sit back there for a second. I just check a few things. Obviously. 41. Run the serial number. Maybe I don't know, firearm, Springfield. Yeah, he didn't have it in a bag. He didn't have it in a box. He has the box at home. That's why I'm trying to figure.
I do hope that at some point they might port Starfield over to PS5 because I don't have an Xbox, but that is one game I keep hearing about that I do want to check out.
You're out. So I believe that he is selling and buying, but I think it's under some sort of pretenses.
He is selling. Look at this. Oh yeah, you saw the Yeezy box in there? There's like 5 Yeezy box open. These are ugly though. Those are so ugly. Motherfuckers be loving that shit. Is he a felon or not?
I don't know.
So this wasn't the guy that lives over there.
The officer called the victim and informed him that the individual matching the description had been pulled over in the same vehicle. He asked if the victim could come to confirm the suspect's identity. Although the victim was a bit far from the location, he agreed to come and identify the suspect.
Hey, is this Officer Caruth with Dunwoody? I was the one who took that report for the stolen PlayStation. Hey, I have the guy that I believe you met up with. He has the piercing, all the tattoos. He had red hair and braids and dreads. Does that sound correct from what you were telling me? Okay. Yeah, he's got tattoos all over. He's got the piercing under his cheek. So he apparently buys and sells a bunch of stuff. He's got a PlayStation box here, and he's claiming that this is what he's claiming. He claimed he paid, it went through, and then you weren't getting it. Okay, all right. Because I'm. Where are you now?
You know, with all this game talk, and I keep saying it, I really want to get my gaming channel back going again. Because it's been kind of like a start and stop type of channel. But I really do hopefully want to get it going again. And I don't want to promise anything, but possibly tonight maybe I might stream over on my gaming channel, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're over here in Chamblee, just over the line off Savoy, off North Beach Street. So, how long do you think it would be? Yeah, we can't hold him that long. I've got him here. So you never got the payment, correct? Okay. And you said he gave you his name is Jacoby. Okay. And it was $625 that he was supposed to. No. Oh, right. Yeah, I got him stopped here in that same car, the white Mercedes. So, let me see. Okay. Yeah, let me call you back here in a few minutes because I want to double check the PlayStation that is in this box and see if it's yours or not. It looks like it's. Yeah, that's why I don't think it is, because it's kind of sealed on one side, but you never know. So, because the box is all torn up on the other side. All right, thanks. All right. Yeah, I wanted to come here, but he's far away. obviously this thing's been open before, right? Or no? Because it's sealed up there, but this is all. This is packing tape. Yeah, that's resealed. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out where they resealed it from. They opened it on the bottom.
Yeah, I need to either get myself an Xbox at some point or try and save up money to get an actual gaming computer, and those can be expensive. But we'll see, maybe one day.
Yeah, it was open from the bottom. Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I mean, that's him, but
don't know if the PlayStation's the same one.
Okay, so is the PlayStation probably stolen, or?
Well, the thing is that without positive ID on this.
Well, plus, it's going to be difficult either way to know if that's the exact PlayStation or not, because all the boxes look the same. Like, unless you're buying like a special edition one, which usually comes bundled with the game and it has like the game characters on the box. All the PlayStation boxes look the same.
This guy and everything else, I'm certain it's him because of the piercing.
This is from a
this
case he was working
this,
on.
this is from a transaction that occurred through Marketplace.
Oh, okay.
And he was supposed to pay him on Cash App. He's claiming that the transaction never through. And then he's saying, he's trying to say that it did, but yet he sped off real quick after he had the PlayStation in his hand and claimed that, it went, this guy said that his phone was in airplane mode, so he already had it.
I remember that show and that game. I used to watch that show all the time as a kid, Arthur. Yeah, like the only way to know for sure if that was the PS5 is if the guy on the phone wrote down the serial number and was able to confirm it.
His phone set up to where it wasn't going to go up. It wasn't going to go. Yes. You don't have, I might have one in my car, but you don't have another little bag you can put this in. Yeah, because it's not tied. It's not actually tied.
The officer went into a vehicle to complete some paperwork and informed him that his driver's license was suspended.
Thanks for the recommendation, Big Bork Little Bite. I've been hearing about that game and do want to check it out. There's just so many games like I want to play, but so little time.
I'm not a bad kid, sir. What's that? I said I'm not a bad kid at all, man.
No. All right, sit tight, all right?
Yes, sir. How you doing, buddy?
Your license suspended?
It is?
That's what I'm being told.
Are you serious?
That's what I'm being told. Did you have a ferry to appear somewhere?
Sir, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't owned a car in a little minute, so when I just got, I didn't know anything about this. The failure to appear probably is from years ago, like literally. I don't do anything wrong. How long has it been suspended?
I'll find out here shortly.
Wow. Sir, that stuff in that
I
car is
won't.
mine, sir. Yeah, everything in there is mine. It's like I call it my mini store.
Okay.
Yeah, everything in there is mine, sir.
It's been suspended since July.
July of when? Last year?
Yep.
What? I haven't even drove since then, so I mean, records would show that if I got pulled over and been told my license has been suspended, so I haven't drove since then, like literally. Mostly because I've been on crutches. I have I broke my fibia tibia.
And of course, like all criminals, he has injuries and medical problems.
I haven't really been able to drive anyway like that, so I've been having the boot on. So I honestly didn't even know my license was suspended.
Are you still in Conyers?
Yes, sir.
I have PlayStation Plus Premium, and you can find some great games on there. I will say, probably not as good as Xbox Game Pass, but Premium PlayStation Plus is pretty good. The weather here, we are getting a big storm coming up. It's supposed to start at some point later today, I believe. It's going to be, supposedly, from what I saw this morning, supposed to get 3 inches of snow, and then it's all going to switch over to rain. We're getting like 2 inches of rain. And the storm isn't supposed to end till like Friday morning.
Is there any way somebody come pick my stuff up? I mean, did I break any law other than driving with no license?
Do you have any felonies?
No, it should have been expunged. It was a minute ago. I said it was a minute ago. I don't even think it's a felony. I got 2 years probation, but I'll use my first offenders. I was only like 18, 19, something like that. But it's nothing big, like no crazy charges or anything like that. My name's also been cleared. Also, I think I got everything expunged. Also,
Hey, Chelsea, mate, great to see you.
The suspect was then formally arrested and placed in the backseat of the vehicle.
Something out for me?
Could you say that one more time, sir? What's going on?
Oh. Face this way for me. Okay. It's going to be under arrest at this point. Driving under suspension, possession less than an ounce, and it's also theft by taking for the PlayStation 5, even though you don't have it on you.
Sure. Okay. I just wanted to say that PlayStation 5, like I said before, I thought I sent the payment. I did send the payment. I showed him. He said, "Let me see the screen."
Nothing big like human trafficking, just PS5 trafficking. Yeah, some people will just do anything and sell anything for money. Like, really, how did you think this was a good idea to sell a stolen PS5? Seriously.
I showed him the screen, sir, and I'm thinking I'm getting played. Like, he called his girl, everything. They act like they didn't get the money. So they didn't get the money, so he can get that station right there, which is a brand new station that I just bought. He can, he can have it back, sir. I didn't know that it went there or not. I thought I was getting got. So that's why I said everything else in that car, sir, is bought. Everything, I got tracking numbers for my clothes, that's my business, my shoes, my purses, everything in there I have tracking numbers for. Can I have somebody come pick that stuff up? That's fine. Sir, because like I said, I'm not a bad kid. I have a whole business here.
The problem I'm having is that the car is registered to somebody else, so I can't prove what is someone else's.
That is also true, Big Bork. When someone reports that a console was stolen, the PlayStation, Sony, they'll just lock it up. So you can't do anything on it. You can't play games. You can't do nothing. It basically just becomes a $500, $600 paperweight.
What is yours?
Okay, can I? Okay.
If the car is registered to you and everything matched up, it'd be different.
My phone, sir, my phone is in the car. I have tracking numbers where I.
Mark, you didn't steal it. It fell off the back of a truck, just like my TV.
Purchased this stuff, sir. Well, I purchased this stuff.
It's not that you're not going to be able to get it. It's got to stay with the car because the car belongs to somebody else.
Okay, so is it possible?
So it's going to be inventoried, and then it's going to get impounded to a secure lot, and then you can work with whoever you need to, or the owner, or the person that legitimately rented it, and to get the stuff out. That's how that's going to work.
Your phone can go with you because we can prove that's yours. The other stuff we can't prove that's yours.
Okay.
So until we can, you can't take it with you.
Okay, that's fine, sir. Is it okay? So could you guys give me one rundown? I just need a little rundown because, like I said, I'm not a bad kid. So could you guys give me a rundown? Okay, I need one request. Can I get a small call right quick? Two, could you guys tell me what my charges are? Once again,
I'll bring in a suspension because
Okay.
you have a suspended license, possession
sir.
less than an ounce because you have a little bit of weed.
Okay,
which
sir.
would normally be a ticket, but because you have other charges.
Okay, could I ask you a question? Okay, the weed, sir. I admitted it's a little. Sir, not even enough.
I mean, whether you admit it or not, I mean, you can smell it as soon as we walk
Correct.
in
Correct.
the car.
Correct.
So it was,
Correct.
Well, these are the suspended license and the weed. Those would all be just citations. But since you have the other thing going on with PlayStation, it's going to go warrants now because of that.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Any other time, if we would have stopped you any other time without that PlayStation,
But what does that mean, sir? That's not his PlayStation.
I know that one's still had that. We know your car. We know the car was involved in it. We know you were involved in it. That's why that goes on warrants. If it was just that,
What do you mean warrants?
That's why it's a theft by taking and not receiving. If that was the PlayStation, it'd be a theft by receiving. But because everything matches up and based on the actual incident.
Could I get him the exact one back? Is that fine? Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, guys.
if you can,
if I
that
can,
might help you in court. But right now we got to go. We got to do this
so
way.
is this a felony charge?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it a crazy felony charge?
It's just over the limit.
By taking.
You know, and I was just gonna say, like, I wonder if this will be a felony because, as we all know, modern consoles aren't cheap. Like, my console here, that cost me my PS5, and this isn't counting the tax, which was also ridiculous. I think I paid about $550 for the console itself, but then with the tax, it was almost up to $600, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm not surprised that it's a felony.
Felony amount.
So I mean, what does that mean?
You went over the. It's $500. Anything under $500 is a misdemeanor. But once you get over $500, it's a felony.
So this is a felony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take care, Jesse. Have a great day, my friend.
He sold for.
Okay, so explain one more thing to me, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What is the time for this?
I don't know. That's
like possibly. What have you guys?
Felonies are punishable by a minimum of a year and up to whatever, whereas misdemeanors are punishable by no more than a year. So that's if there's a conviction. This is just an accusation. This is a charge. It's not. We're not the court. We're not.
So my phone is in there.
We're gonna get the phone. We're gonna get the phone. Is there anything else that's clearly yours that would be in the car that you need to get out now?
Is it okay because you walk me over there?
We can't do that. But is there anything else other than a phone that's clearly yours that would either have your name on it or that it wouldn't be anyone else's?
Okay, so look.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that people in California were selling them for thousands of dollars, especially because when both the new Xbox and PS5 launched, that was like they picked the worst time to start, a new console cycle, because right at the same exact time as when the pandemic and the lockdowns happened, and because there were chip shortages, that are needed to make the consoles work, there was very limited supplies of both Xboxes and PS5s. So for a while, people would just be buying them in bulk and then reselling them and overcharging, sometimes up to like $1,000. But now that's all set though. We have plenty of consoles to go around for everyone now.
How do you guys do the car thing? Do you guys have the guy number?
Well, he's going to be listed as the person that owns it on the impound. So that he would be the one that would have to go get it out of impound.
Okay.
He's already not going to be happy that somebody other than who he rented it to is driving it.
Yeah, I know. All right, that's fine. All right,
just have to see for me, and then I'll put the seat.
Take care, Anastasia.
Yeah, those are going to be the 3 charges.
You guys don't know how serious this is at all.
That's really
Yeah, that's also true, Big Bork, and how nobody could have predicted the pandemic.
That's for the
just overall, just bad timing.
court to decide. We determine the charges, but we don't determine the punishment.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, sir, I'm not a bad kid.
Don't say that.
Do I have to have my hands behind my back like a real?
That's our policy. Our policy, and not so much in jail, but our policy says anyone, unless there's some circumstance where like they're one armed or they have some like a rotator cuff thing.
So there's nothing wrong. anything, my firearm, I didn't do anything wrong with that. Everything is okay.
Well, like I said, I haven't tried to run to see if you have any convictions that are felonies, but that would be the only thing that would prohibit you from having that or make that another charge, is if you were a felon in possession of a firearm.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing illegal in
So
Georgia.
let me ask you a question. I went to a pawn shop to try to get a firearm a minute ago before I got that one, and my name came back clear. That's everything's good, right? So they would be able to tell if I can get a firearm, correct?
They should
because I went to multiple, and
they should. My biggest concern is the PlayStation at this point, because that's ultimately why the car was.
So look, if there's anything I could do right, like could the guy?
Hold on 1 second.
The victim arrived and informed the officers that he wished to press charges. He positively identified the suspect as the one who stole his PlayStation 5.
This is the victim. Oh, it's the victim. Yeah. So I have him back to the car. I don't know how you want to do this, because I don't want him to. He's already dealt with him face to face. So it's up to you. What do you think's the best bet to have him ID? I can.
He was prosecute.
Oh yeah. He doesn't have your PlayStation, but he's not denying that you guys met up over there, and that
he's saying he gave me the payment.
He's claiming he gave you the $625. He said it went. He said he went through and all this, but he won't speak on the whole, leaving real quick and whatever the case may be.
I believe I am, and we should have a good view of the eclipse, if what I heard was correct. Just hopefully there's no bad weather on that day.
So, and it never went through, right?
No.
Still,
first he called mom. I already know. It's how I know it went through, because he was on airplane mode on Cash App. You can't send him money on Cash App. And then it says confirmed, but he was holding his finger over the cancel button. So I'm like, just click view status or whatever and see what happened. He didn't want to do it. So I guess once I said that, then he was like, oh, let me go park right here. He went to park right there, went to my car real quick, and then as I turned around, he just went behind Best Buy. Like I said, if he would have given me payment, I never would have called the police.
Like I said, I would stop. You want it? He's already detained. It's like he's going regardless, so I can just open the door if he doesn't have a problem. Just he's already seen him face to face.
That's very nice. It's not really like a.
He's in the back of the car, detained, handcuffed. So do you want to take a look just to confirm 100% that he's the same person?
Spontaneous.
I already know.
I already don't want to even look at it. Right?
Well, it helps. It helps just to have the positive ID, because I know and you know, but. If you can lay eyes on him and say 100% that this person right now is the same person from Best Buy. You find seeing him?
You trying to do a show up?
Yeah, I mean, however you want to. He's already been told he's in charge. I was expecting him to show up.
That's fine. If you want to do a show, he don't necessarily have to.
No, I was going to have him give a positive ID.
Yeah, that's fine.
So he doesn't mind him seeing him.
Okay.
So.
Despite the suspect's apologies and offers of money and a new PS5 to drop the charges, it was too late for such negotiations.
What's up, man? Hey, look, I apologize, man, dog. I thought I sent you the payment, but I have another PlayStation I just bought, bro. You can, I want mine.
He is such. He's only sorry because he got caught. He got caught stealing. That's what he's sorry for.
No, look, money, bro. Look, bro. I'll give you that one plus some money, bro. If you just, you feel me? I'll give you that plus some money right now, B. No problem. Because I'm, like I said, I'm not a bad person, bro. You feel me? I'll give you that plus some money, bro. Hey, if you could just.
I would do it. They said it's not an option.
Oh, that's not an option?
You've already.
Yeah, so what was his plan here? That he's going to give this guy another PS5 that he probably also stole as well? Because if he did this to this guy, he probably has been doing it to other people for a while. So honestly, he should be really investigated to see if he stole any more items from other people as well.
already got the other stuff going on too.
That I mean, I know, sir. I know I'm gonna go, but is that fine if I just do that? I mean, is that lesser charge? I mean, because we're discussing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to bargain with you, bro. I'm gonna give you a whole new station. Nothing is.
I know that one ain't stolen, though.
Bro, it's definitely not, bro. I can show you where I purchased it. I can show him. But I give him some money, bro. If this can just, you feel me?
All right, what you mean? Close that back door. Close the back door too. The back door's open.
I agree with that as well.
I mean, I think he's good to go. Definitely with him making those comments, spontaneous utterances, he's pretty much.
I want to do the theft by taking, felony, possession, less someone else, and then the driving while suspended. How about full Here's Ron Brown.
So I guess you just trying to go out with a bad time. Could have got another combination, man.
Yeah, exactly. What was that?
I said, is that okay? Would that be up to the guy? I mean, I can compensate him, sir, for the misconvenience.
The time for negotiations is way past over. Like, no. You want to make it right now because you got caught stealing and you don't want felony charges on your record.
Unfortunately, his biggest concern is he doesn't want to run the risk of it happening again with either a payment getting redacted or that he's handed a PlayStation that's stolen from someone else, and now he's in possession of something stolen.
Okay, well, ask him what does he want? So, could you tell me one thing?
He wants his back. I mean, he doesn't.
Everyone do the inventory on it?
I don't think so. I've been busy with this. At this point, honestly, you just have to wait for court and hash it out there. And if he wants to drop the charges, then he can do that. Or if the prosecution deems.
Sir, is there any way, sir? I got a 1-year-old child. Is there any way, sir, that I can compensate him and get him to, you know what I'm saying, to just, I can compensate him and then, the license and the marijuana so we can deal with that different. So there's no way, sir? I can compensate him where he's it's okay, and then we can deal with the license and the marijuana different.
Not at this time. That's something that the court would have to work on.
Yeah, but this is like any other dispute, sir. Like, if you pull up to a house and two having a discrepancy or something, can we just solve it now, sir? I'm begging you, sir. I'm begging you, please, man.
Wait.
Are these bad charges, sir?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I want to tell you different. I mean, the theft one is the worst one just because of it's a felony.
He was charged with possession of marijuana, less than 1 ounce, driving while license suspended, and theft by taking, and transported to DeKalb County Jail.
So are you sure none of these charges are really, really crazy serious, man?
Yep.
You help me out. He's, you gotta pull him down, like, he just, like, looks like they're riding on the butt. All right, okay. Yeah.
know you know how serious this is, so I know you're gonna give me like a real insight. Like I said,
I mean, it's the worst part is the theft. So.
I didn't even steal it, though, bro. For me, I didn't steal it. Just sitting right here. I didn't steal it, bro. I mean.
And off to jail he goes. Just like, wow, I can't stand thieves, so I really have no sympathy at all for this person. And hopefully the victim here doesn't drop the charges, honestly. People like this need to have the book thrown at them and hopefully learn that stealing from other people who work hard for their money isn't right. Simple as that. All right, everyone. This is where we're going to wrap up today's stream. Been going for a while, almost 3 hours, 18 minutes. Mark explaining. As always, I do want to thank everyone in the chat for being here today. Thank you for all of your support, hitting that like button, and just overall supporting the channel. Do want to give one more shout out to everyone that sent in super chats and memberships. Thank you to Jack Gunner for the $10 super chat. Thank you to Big Bork Little Bite for the $2 super chat. Thank you to Brian for renewing being a member for 3 months. And thank you to Casey for the 10 gifted memberships today. And let's see. If you are a channel member, by the way, I do have a new video up for members. So if you are a member, be sure to check that out. Should be the link there in the chat. Let me just verify. Yep, that's the link. So yeah. Might do something over on my gaming channel, maybe either later tonight or tomorrow, but we'll see. And that members only video will be made public on Friday for everyone. So that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you all again very much. Be sure to join our Discord as well, where we hang out all the time when we're not streaming. We do our OP live chats there on Patrol Live, and it's always a fun time. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for me for today. And as always, I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.